All right, everybody. So, welcome to our first of the week on terms of C Sports and then the Guardian series. This week, MDM is going to be basically facing off against the Coreknights and the Nexus. So, pleasure to meet you all. I am Asante from Battlecore, and right next to me here, commenting today, will be Ayumu. He's currently Ayumu of the BSS seminar, where he has YouTube there as well, and also his Twitter. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, good to be here. How are you feeling today?
Uh, I'm I'm feeling all right, honestly. I'm feeling all right. I got the sun shining in into my hotel room right now. I'm currently traveling right now, guys, and kind of looking across the room, kind of in a higher building. Feels nice to be on the top floor. But I'm also here commenting today on the first week of the Sports. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what our players bring out today. I'm really excited to see how MDM performs, how the Core Knights show out, and how the Nexus shows up. I see a lot of interesting decks today coming through that you guys are going to enjoy and love to see as we play off today. And some very interesting tactics and techniques that's going around. We also have a small rivalry going on today. All right, so we have in seat two individuals who's been facing off each other for so long, since basically since the dawn of time. Okay, so it's basically like they met up. This kind of tell the lore, right, of a core knight versus the Nexus, not the Nexus, in MDM. In C2, we have two individuals facing off, right? These guys met in Card Fight Vanguard, and they kind of been rivals ever since. They just been going back to back, and they make very good friends. But today, they'll face off in Battlecore's first ever C Sports. And then once we get there, you will see who they are. But it's going to be a great time. I can't wait to see how everything's going. I can't see how everything's going. Obviously, in chat, is there going to be any Ira or Hydra? Um, maybe.
Maybe,
Maybe,
maybe.
maybe, maybe. I will say, like,
Kind of
looking at the deck
spoiled the
list,
fun, yeah.
yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, kind of want to just let you guys when you get there. But I looking at some of the deck lists, it's like we see some, I will say we see some set five mixed with some set four, majority of these things, and kind of these new strategies what I'm not too familiar with. Um, there may or may not be possibly a loot.
Ooh,
Josh.
I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
It's really hard to think. Yeah, Chad, let us know what you're expecting. What are you
Yeah.
looking forward to the most, Asante?
Um, for me, I want to see some red plays. I'm a red guy, okay? I really want to see some red getting slapped on the board, okay? And something a little different from Ira, I'm excited to see stuff like that. And I want to see a lot more of the set 5 gameplay because I don't think there's a lot of set 5 content out there that is more like on competitive setting. And I'm with Vire. I want to see some jank stuff too. I want to see some wacko doodle nonsense. Okay, I want to see some of
I'm
that.
sure we'll get some of that today. I'm sure we do.
I,
And
I
Fire is going to be so worried because he's been the judge for today, and there will
oh
be some
yes.
very difficult rulings for him to get around with.
Oh man, I can't even begin to see like. Oh, he says I'm very quiet. Really? Are you guys having problems hearing me?
Uh, yeah, it might be the OBS side because I'm hearing you
Ah.
fine.
Oh, interesting. Testing 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Oh, very low. Okay, okay, okay. Let me see if I can fix that for you guys. Boom,
Yeah, so
bam, pow,
so
beep, bop,
balap bibi bop boop
bop.
SOS.
Oh man. Okay, let me just do that there. Um, let me see if I can fix that for you guys. So, but yeah, as in the meantime, yeah, while I fix this going on through when it comes into the audio, boom. How about now? Can you guys hear me a little bit better? A little bit okay? Maybe, maybe not, maybe so. I don't want to start screaming in Ayamu's ear. He just bleeds out. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thanks, chat. Always appreciate the help. Always appreciate the help. Hope I sound nice and crisp. Still lower? Dang. All right. I'm. They clearly are you. They're gonna love your voice more than mine, clearly, because I'm a little in the background.
Probably my voice would destroy the whole stream.
Oh man. Are you guys
But
like are you guys into
yeah.
Marvel anything at all? Are you guys into like Marvel? 'Cause like this reminds me of like I don't know if you heard of Black Bolt. You guys know like a superhero?
Oh no! Oh
No.
right, Marvel.
Marvel,
I was
yeah.
listening. Yeah, I heard like Mario. I was like, what?
Mario?
No.
No, not Mario, not Mario, not Mario.
Oh, Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I unfortunately I'm not a hero person.
Really?
So it's like it's not just Marvel, like DC or even like the hero genre in anime. Like I tried watching My Hero Academia, I couldn't get into it. It's
Really?
just not my thing. Yeah.
Really? Oh, that you're the first of many that he only likes villains. Are you one of them? Are you the type of guy that resonates with the villain's philosophies? Like he makes a lot of sense. Is that what you are, Ayumu? Because I was just saying that might be the case.
I mean, sometimes, yeah, I am a literature person. So like it's not I mean a lot of the times it's not just the villains, but I analyze everything. So like
Mm.
of course that analyze the villains as well. And like, if it makes sense, then it makes sense. What can I do?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these villains, they they make a lot of sense, but I'm still gonna try to stay on the side of the hero, because it is yeah, no, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
the reason
true. A good villain makes a good hero. That is very correct. And then a lot of times I do think it really spices up the story because like obviously if you have a villain who's just like, oh, I want to destroy the world, it's very easy to write a hero to stop him because obviously it's very bad to destroy the world. But like, if the villain has a good reason behind it, then like it also means like the hero needs a better reason to stop him. And like that would what makes the story interesting because obviously it's very hard to think about that. And so like the readers would depend on how the story progress. They depend on how the writers would wanna get onto with the story and see how he can get around the reasoning from the villain to kind of progress with the story.
yeah, so you're the type that says that thinks it's like, hey, a good villain makes a better hero.
Yeah, I would
Ah,
say
that
so,
makes a lot of
yeah.
sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, okay. Fair. I think um I think I'm gonna agree with you on that actually. I feel like if you have a villain that doesn't have like a really good like how would you say motive, you can't make a good hero, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I really
That is
wished.
true.
I really wish. I
Yeah.
wished. Because on that same note, I don't know if anyone's here ever seen the Battle Spirits anime, but that's like a good example where in Battle Spirits anime there was a villain. Um, what was he called? The King. Um,
The other World King.
the other King. Yeah. That's
Don't worry, I play 14 years of Battle Spirits. You can talk to me all about it.
that's really kind of it. That's really kind of it.
Yeah,
Um,
the other World King definitely had a very good motive, like at least in terms of card game anime. Like let's be honest, card game animes they never have the best stories, but at least within that genre is good enough, I would say. Mhm.
yeah, because that's the
Oh,
case for sure. Um,
yeah.
so now it seems as though the players are getting ready to be seated. We have currently seat one coming up when it comes to what's going on. So I'm kind of seeing. So here's the thing: the way things work, everyone has a
Hmm.
set seat when they come to the table, but there are some tactical switches that could be provided. So right now we have main deck masters versus the core knights, right? So with all that being said in that regard, um, okay, let me see here. Right now we have Marshall coming in for MDM right now. Now, let's see who the core knights kind of bring into this because ooh, because it's basically you can make tactical switches. So now we have Marshall stepping up to the plate on seat one. Okay. Um, Marshall here, for what we're looking at today, is going to be playing. So basically, also another thing about this season. So when you come to the plate, you can pick between one or two decks to come up to the plate with. And if you want, and let's say you kind of predict who your opponent is bringing up to the plate, you may do a tactical switch to switch the player around. So it looks like Marshall decided to step up to the plate and go into seat one, and where he's going to be pick up one or two decks. So between these one or two decks, let's see what we have here for them. It seems like one of his decks here may be blue focused, and the other one here may be what? It looks like more of a rainbow kind of thing going on, which is going to be very interesting, very interesting indeed. And wow, I really hope he picks the second deck. I really want him to pick this second deck, the one that's more of a rainbowish kind of vibe. We have some goats from set one in this. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, muscle list is really spicy. I do want to see how it's going to work because it does seem very top heavy.
Oh, you guys are, I get you. I bet you guys want to see this deck list so bad. Okay, let me see if I can do something solid for you guys and kind of put it on stream. I'm trying to work it around with it. I'm gonna try to work around with it. But if we're not able to put it on stream for whatever reason, we can definitely post it up later for you guys to view. But to kind of describe it to you, I'm seeing things like set five, set one. I'm seeing the blue dragon from set five that kind of restands itself. It
Caldera
is,
Dragon.
yeah, it's ooh wee. That is gonna be something. That is gonna be something. I'm just kind of deciding like which deck do you think he's gonna pick in that
I
regard?
Hmm. Well, the MDMs are doing two games today, aren't they? I think that he might pick the other deck first, to leave the good one for the later day, just to make things a bit more fun, I guess. Mm. But I wouldn't mind if he like choose the deck you're talking about first, and then just like start off the stream with a bang, because it's certainly a new deck type, very interesting, have a lot of potential. So it's very good for showcase, and I just like let all the audience to see how it works, and if they're interested, everyone else can just try to improve on it, and maybe it will
That
become one
note,
of the best decks in the format.
on that note, we see Megalonica has now stepped into the plate, kind of the trickster of the group, and we're now going to transition into live scene.
Ooh, magic.
Okay, gotta work some magic here.
Yeah, we need to learn how to do transition for my own streams as well.
Megalonica is kind of the trickster of the Coreknights. He has some very more trickier plays when it comes to these things. Right now, the players are still in the midst of setting up, so we have a little bit more time to kind of get into what he wants to do. So let's see here. So Megalonicus, he typically post like more yellow tactics, or blue tactics. It seemed like today both of his decks will be more so based off a yellow, and where one is more based off a blessed, and one's more based off a gambling tackle where it's more purple yellow. Okay,
Yep,
so
he is very to the theme, using some yellow dice as well.
mhm,
And
humbly
on the other
aware.
hand, Marshall is using purple dice. Those are
Ooh,
some very pretty calls from Marshall as well.
they are indeed actually. I keep seeing those around.
Mhm. I think they might be just like pieces from probably like something like might I wouldn't say Dungeon and Dragon, but like uh probably like some other board games. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it seems like Marshall is keeping, and so is John. Can we call him John on stream? I think it's too late.
Oh man. I mean, yeah. We can. I guess we
I mean,
can.
I mean, you guys heard nothing. Just it's going to call him low.
Yep, we got
Call him
Megalonica,
low.
currently the one in blue sleeves, and we have MDM currently in green sleeves, where he has the beautiful blue crystal cores, and we have Megalonica kind of repping the Battlecore cores. I'm thinking seeing here with the winter whites with the yellow soul core. Hopefully, you guys are able to purchase
Good
this soon
advertisement.
before. Just gotta slide it in. Okay, so it looks like Megalonica
Also,
is
yeah,
going first.
with a blessed cathedral.
Hmm.
So we still don't know which deck he's going for.
Right now, no, we don't seem to be the case right now. Oh, I see blue.
Oh,
I see blue. I see strong drawing blue.
we
Okay,
have to
so
see what he's stitching. What
we
will it be? I mean,
moving
kind of.
towards.
He kind of. We can kind of see. It's like, oh, it's the spicy deck. So he
Oh,
dropped a Galleon Golem and
oh,
was a Water Sprout. There we go. Yep. So Galleon Golem is actually one of the lower cost cards in his deck. So if he's dropping that, that means there's something else in his hand that he can get ready with.
hoping so
And then he
because
passed. Yeah. Okay. So that's the lost chip. Which combos really well with Blessed Cathedral. And then a Rotting Swarm as well. It's I think a really good setup.
yeah, help out with that real quick.
Okay, yeah. Can lost chip. Lost chip is just has a really good combo with Rotting Swamp and Cathedral because it destroys itself at the end of battle. So you kind of swing once with one spirit and you're guaranteed with one draw and one core. If you manage to have enough cores on Cathedral for level 2, that's another draw as well. So it's just a like really good card for this deck. And it's also partial purple and partial yellow. So like it's symbol I mean like it's symbol. Obviously the color matters. But like the symbol is also part purple, part yellow. So like for a cost 2 card, it's doing a lot of stuff, which is actually crazy. So we're back to Marshall's turn. He's just counting his cores. Paying the soul core. Okay. For Sunken Ruins. Yes, that's the card. It's the anniversary art, so I didn't recognize it at first. That's the Colosseum Golem. Yeah, so Sunken Ruins has the on-place effect of drawing 2 and then dropping 2. So he drew 2, he dropped a Colosseum Golem and also a Turbo Rex. Best boy right there.
Oh, I think I'm really excited. Did you see that Turbo Rex, or was it just me? Oh, am I tripping? Like, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that Turbo Rex. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like that, ooh, ooh. I'm excited to see how he plays it. Like, I really hope they get a chance to like play that out this game because Turbo Rex has been a card of controversy since set one. That kind of seen a lot more respect, I would say, going into set three. And I really want to see it again because a lot of people say he lost play going to set four. So now that I see it currently in set five, I really kind of see what's going on. Oh, oh, looks like some huge plays are being made.
All right. So someone in the chat is saying they're not sure which side is which side. So on on the left is Marshall from Maindeck Masters,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the right is Magellanicalo from the Coreknights Battlecore. Yeah. So yeah,
Here, I got you guys right.
Magellanica attack with Lost Chip and then like destroy itself so that it gets one draw from Rotting Swamp. Actually, one more draw from Glass Cathedral, so-called on there, and also one core. So Marshall is now down to 3 lives, and he's really slow at setting up, but his deck is really top end heavy. So hopefully he can maybe like try to get an explosive turn. Right now he's just trying to stall practically, and to
Yeah,
see if he can run some more cores.
that definitely does seem to be the case right now because I would you say that Marshall's board is currently a little more underdeveloped compared to Megalonica's?
I would say so, yes. Um, but Sunken Ruins does provide 2 symbols, one of each, and
Mm,
for most cases, like at least for Saga right now, a lot of the cards are just like 2 reduction max. So like it's not too bad of a boss day, and now he also got Poland out, so he can also take some more Nessus out. Looking for something spicy here. Let's see if we can open it.
Give him a Nexus.
One, two, 3, 4, 5. Oh
Interesting.
no.
Wow.
It's not the right
Wow.
ones. And they're all into
Wow.
the discard pile.
Oh, wait, even if it's like dual color, she doesn't get it?
No, it's because Poland can only place down cost 4 less. Sunken Ruins is cost 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. It is a hefty Nexus. Oh, man,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. Oh, but he
Okay, and then
decided
there's
something better.
yeah, Caliban Kel. My
Mm.
friends like to call him Calvin for whatever reason.
Oh, man, I like that. I'm gonna call
So
him Calvin.
Caliban Kel, yeah, yeah, Caliban Kel has scale to level 2 on attack, can exhaust one of your Nessuses to gain a core, and level 3 when your Nessus is exhausted, you can blow up a cost 4 less spirit. So now he's attacking, exhausting Sunken Ruins, so Rambo core, but there's no spirits to destroy. So he really just attacking to Rambo core, really. Mm. Galuda, I don't know what you're talking about, but sounds like a very fun reference.
Calvin Klein, I love it. I love it here. Calvin Klein. I
Oh my
can't unsee
god.
it now. I can't unsee it now.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, I now actually imagine California Cal just wearing some really stretchy underwear. Oh wow. Despite being a rush deck, Magalanica is placing down a lot of Nessuses.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if he's just not finding his pieces that he really needs to take off.
Yeah, that's why I don't really like uh Casino in the deck actually. Personally, I only play like 2 copies of them and then like 4 Rotting Storms and 3 Blast Cathedrals. But okay, he did play Hellish Birthday with the main effect summoning 2 cost 2 or less cards without paying the cost from the trash. And then also has a chain effect with a yellow symbol, which is they cannot be blocked by spirits with 1 core on them, I believe. Yes.
Looks like
Yeah.
here he's able to get some units out now.
Yeah.
And
And then he also tapped down Casino to remove all the cores from Calvin Cal until he has 1 core left.
what is that uni placed down? Is it Lost Chip?
Yeah, yeah. So he placed down 2 lost chips with Hellish Birthday. The 2 that
Mm,
he attacked earlier this turn. It's a very good card. Yeah. It's very crazy. And now he can get more draws and calls with the lost chip while doing some damage. This deck is insane.
yes. Generating a lot of resources with this setup now, and it kind of puts Marshall in a position where it's kind of a lose-lose situation. I would imagine where he either loses some life or he just giving him so many resources he might just fly off the rails. Oh,
Yep.
we had flash timing.
Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, I think that's a water sprout.
Ooh.
Yep. So it's destroying a spirit with 5k or less, 5000 BP or less. And chain blue, select 1 spirit and treat as select 1 spirit with 1 symbol and treat as the highest level this turn.
Mm,
Yeah, so it seems like he's destroying the non-attacking one, and then probably treat the ant as the highest level so he can block.
okay. Okay.
Uh,
But still, it seems
but
just frustrating,
go on.
like destroying stuff, but he's still giving something to Megalonica, you know?
Yeah, and that's like the potential of like purple X, which is why I really love playing purple. Mm.
Man.
And like purple always struggles with cores, but in purple yellow, Blast Cathedral solved that issue. So like purple yellow is just like a really decent deck.
Mhm. Right, looks like. Man, that was so painful to watch. Drawing 2 cards off of a chip getting blown up. You know, you can almost say he like hedged his bets.
Yeah, so sorry, yeah.
But now, I just wonder, what is he gonna do? But he's like, I think what he definitely said is like gather enough
Oh,
money.
there's the spice.
Oh, oh, wait, wait. Okay, I've seen
Wait,
the
wait.
video.
Does he actually have Rhinocores?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay. I you're gonna have to guide me through this. I've seen like I've only seen this in a video. Is this the loop?
Yes, it is.
Oh
No,
no!
he still needs one more card technically, but uh, if it's in his hand, it's doable. But uh, apparently not. Actually, he doesn't have enough cards to do that. But he will swing to generate a token, and then and so the whole affair is exhausting one Nessus. He's doing it wrong. Hopefully, Fire can tell him. But basically, the whole effect is exhausting one Nessus to generate a Golem token, and a level 2 effect. When your Nessus is exhausted, you can ramp a core. The way it works is that because exhausting a Nessus is an effect cost, so after you do that, you activate all the derivative effects first. So in this case, you gain one core before you summon the token, which means like he doesn't have to level down Colosseum Golem to summon the token, which is I think what Fire just corrected him there. Yeah. Yeah, it's very big guy, 11k. Cost 10 as well. So like unless unless Mega Lanica has some type of purple magic in hand, he practically cannot remove Colosseum Golem here. And he chooses to use Ice Shield at 4 lives, which is very interesting because I don't really think I don't really think it's necessary to keep yourself at 4 lives. But then again, it is like a BO1 game, so he might just want to be careful here. Because if Marshall swings with the token as well, then like he will still have to open it in case a double symbol spirit is coming, which actually will be coming because Sunken Ruins itself can become a spirit with 2 symbols.
Can it
Hmm.
really?
Yeah, it can. Oh, actually,
Oh,
no, it cannot. But like, it can treat another Nexus, which if he gets another Sunken Ruins, then he can do that. Uh, yeah, not by itself. I forgot about that. My bad, guys.
oh, okay. Oof. Because I was about to say, like, the fact it just gets onto the board just immediately and just hit for two.
No, it's a level 2 effect, and
Mhm.
then it needs 2 calls on it. But like the effect is treat another Nessus as like a 5k spirit. So like if he wants a double symbol one, then he need another Sunken Ruins, which in this case, both Sunken Ruins can treat each other spirits, and there will be 2 double symbol spirits.
Mm. And I'm seeing here in chat that he's talking about how he can't target Coliseum. Coliseum is not a legal target for casino.
Yeah, exactly. Because Casino only removes cores for cost 7 or less.
Ah,
And since Colosseum Golem is
like
cost
9?
10,
Oh, 10, 10, right? He's
he
10, 10,
can't do that. Yeah. And the same with the finisher of the deck, Miser Glovefold. It's very hard to pronounce his name. Which can only remove cores from cost 7 or less as well. So he needs like purple
Um,
magic, like Deadly Balance, Doubly Deadly, Core Fetch, all those usual
but
stuff
chat's
to
currently
try to
saying
remove
that
the
they
golem.
he already activated it, so the game state has been altered. Let's see if we can get a judge involved because
Uh,
or I think it's too late.
uh, yeah. So because for casino, exhausting the Nessus, once you pay the effect cost, the effect will resolve regardless of there's a effect target or not. Because this game is do as much as possible.
Mm,
So like unfortunately, if he does exhaust the Nessus and then there isn't a valid target, then it just goes like that. But in this case, there's still the golem token to target. So like he would be forced to target the golem token there.
okay.
Yeah, but it looks like they fix it. I'm just like switching between screens as well, so it's not like I can actually pay attention to everything. But Maglanica seems to be attacking with Demo Bomb first. He has 2 freeze on board. Jesus Christ.
This feels so right to see Megalonica Planet play this way, where it's like a bunch of cute little animals and things just getting thrown at the opponent with such aggression.
It's like looking at Chihuahua just like coming to bite you.
Yeah, but these chihuahuas are still lethal.
Okay, so he took a life and just activate the Ice Shield. Decided not to block because Galactica will be drawing 4 or is it even 5? Uh, yeah, he'll be drawing 5 and also gain 1 core. So like Marshall would not want to block there.
Okay, okay, okay. Eyes coring up. That scares me.
Yeah. Yeah, so now Sunken Ruins can treat Lilith as a spirit. I
Um,
just have to remember when can it do that. During either attack step. Aha.
oh,
So we will have the spice
no.
in the next turn.
This is going to be I think it's because I think I saw this in one video, and it's actually an MDM video, funny enough, I recall.
Yeah,
And
it's an MDM video. I think they discovered themselves. Yeah.
man, this is going to be very interesting. And like an MDM just pulling out all their secret tactics and all their secret spice, just throwing it onto the ring today.
Hey, and it's fun to watch. You gotta admit that.
Yes, that is very true. I'm very excited to see it play out and see how it may alter Megalodon's game state. Because I think if I'm correct, the loop is what involves infinite amount of cores, correct? And
Yeah.
with that being the case, but at the same time, you may have all these cores, but you still only have a finite amount of cards in your hand. And from what I'm understanding, I think there's only one card in his hand. So it's like, how many answers can he really have with maybe infinite amount of cores? You know, he still needs a way to draw cards to get him out of the situation.
Yeah, and interestingly, in this case, having an infinite amount of cost wouldn't help him either. Just
Yeah.
because like Casino will like eventually just strip them all down to 1 core anyway. Well, except Colosseum Golem, but let's be honest, stack 6 cores on it.
Oh, he just played a flash
Unless he's
time.
play yeah. Unless he's playing core fetch, then like Colosseum is not gonna die anytime soon. Um right, that magic. I have to remember myself. What is that?
What is that?
Yeah, Game of Destruction.
Oh,
Aha. Yeah, so the flash effect is choose one spirit, we move all down to 1 core. Yeah,
ooh.
yeah. So now there's a way to get rid of Colosseum Golem. Yep, and then he blocks, which I believe. Yep, Casino cost 2 not cost 2, level 2 effect would then remove 1 core from Colosseum Golem. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that next, but like I think they're confirming something in the trash right now. Oh? Oh right, yes, Penton one destroy effect, returning a magic card, a yellow magic card from the trash to hand. And then yes,
oh,
with Casino level 2, Colosseum Golem is destroyed. Unfortunately, the loop cannot be done.
oh, man. I gotta attend one of your seminars, man. You're really on top of this.
Yeah, I am also one of the judges, so like we do discuss about rulings all the time. So like we are quite aware of like a lot of the cards like
Uh-huh.
at the moment.
That
Like
makes
that,
sense.
yeah.
That makes sense. It's flexing the resume. Okay, understand it.
Well yeah, technically Marshall can still do the loop. He just wants to be funny, but he just wouldn't get any core boost. But like basically the most basic loop is that he can just keep refreshing and then exhausting Lilith like in like one battle. Because like Lilith has the effect during opposing attack step of exhausting itself to refresh one of your angel spirits. Since itself is in the angel family, when Sunken Ruins make himself into a spirit, that means he can exhaust himself to refresh himself.
Mhm.
And like that's where the loop comes from. But like obviously if you're not gaining any value from it, you don't want to do that. Or
Yeah,
you're gonna get a warning for like stalling for time and everything like that.
I see.
Yeah, yeah, Lai and I just kill each other weekly. Lai is another judge who's very eager to solve all the ruling problems. But
Mm.
yeah, Magalanica just like keeping his board really wide.
Yes, and really healthy. Really healthy.
Yeah, exactly. He knows he's gonna get that draw there. That's another ice shield. 'Cause he's Marshall doesn't want to give any value,
Mhm.
but he will do that with the lost chip anyway.
It's rough. Like what can Marshall do beyond the situation to reverse this game state back into his power? Because it seems like he's just slowly losing game, you know? Like right now, Magnonica's at 4 life. You currently have Marshall with only 2 cards to his on the board to his name and losing his ice shields back to back. Are they discussing something?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they might be like checking BP and anything like that, all the effects and stuff like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I know I'm not supposed to damn the situation, but I do think that Marshall can't really win here.
Yes.
Oh, right, because I think they'll talk about the casino level 2 effect. Is it
Ah,
is it
okay.
on level 2? Yeah, because it is a mandatory effect, I believe. Yes, it is. So like the golem token has to be gone. Mm.
Mm.
There are 2 cards. I can see 1 card in hand. Well, to be fair, none of them can be really useful here. Unfortunately, I don't think he can get back on his foot.
Yeah, like unless he has
Oh,
a
that's
proper board
yeah,
clear. Like,
yeah, which he doesn't. Like a raging tide here would be really good, but
yeah,
yeah.
he doesn't have
But
that.
actually, at this point, even a raging tide wouldn't really help much, considering how much McLanakai just drawn.
Yeah, and the value he would produce from it, nonetheless. So I'm looking through his deck right now. I see a flood stream, a possible water sprout, but it's hard because
Yeah.
it just seems like, or maybe even if I'm correct, that blue dragon, that Kaldra, does it also destroy? If I recall, I think it destroys stuff on attack, right?
Yeah, it destroy a cost 3 or less spirit, which might help
Yeah.
because it does have the level 3 effect of also destroying one of your refresh nesses to refresh itself. So if he did set up like a big enough board like with all the necessities, he could have gone for game there. But like obviously only 2 cards in hand, only 2 necessities, he can't really do much. And Maglanica also has a burst set, which is most likely Ice Shield.
Mhm.
So yeah, unfortunately the situation is dire for him. So responding to Nemesis, yeah, I don't know why they give that Nessus a family. Probably talk about Lilith. It's just like in-game reference. Because like in the Evangelion series, Lilith is also one of the angels. It's just that it doesn't move because like it's technically been sealed. So that's why Bandai likes to put it as a Nessus, even in the Japanese game, instead of like being a spirit.
I see, I see, I see. Yeah, hopefully this helps out with the answer, Nemesis. And on that note, also getting back to the game, this Mega Knuckles board just got fatter. it just got
It's
it just got
crazy.
like, like my goodness. And honestly, did he even need to do that, or is he just flexing? like what?
I mean, I suppose there's also the point where like it is like kind of supposed to be a match, so you might as well do everything as you can to try to win
That's
instead of
fair.
just being half-assed about everything.
That is fair. That is fair. I guess put all your cards on the table and just bet on it.
Yeah, especially with Battlesphere Saga, you never know what your opponent has.
That
So
is true.
like, I think it's worth doing everything, but obviously I can be wrong when it comes to other card games. Like for example, in Pokemon, like a lot of times you know that you can win the game, and like they would just advise you not to do anything extra if you know how to win the game, because obviously in Pokemon they can't respond to you during your turn.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, if he's looking up. You know when players starts looking what they
I can't even see Lilith there. What? It's
yeah,
like
Lilith,
covered with
yeah,
course.
covered riddle liqueurs. And if I'm correct, now she's considered a creature that has 5 kbp, right? Oh, lightning arrow, there it is.
Yeah. Like there's a lightning arrow.
Uh, oh no. this is That's what I thought, King Bar. I thought most games they advise not to overextend, but it looks like, I don't know, maybe, McDonald's just feels like, hey, I got this. And so you're about to see me and the whole family just come through on the board of the battlefield.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like, because, whoo-wee.
Yeah, I think at the end with Battle Spirits being such a complicated game, it's really hard to determine when they are overextending and when they are not. Like
That's
as I said, at the end, it is a game which allows the opponents a lot of leeways to do something. So I would say it's never wrong to be a bit too careful about it.
I would agree with that. Humbly, I would.
Yeah. And that is game. Last card in hand is Cat
Uh,
Eva.
Yep. Looks like Monica, him and the family just came through for the reunion and just kind of wiped the board away. Even with Lilith, as tall as she is, and Evangelion couldn't stop this army. It's quite a shame. I was really hoping to really see the loop just pop off, but nonetheless, it's very interesting. Very interesting what happened here.
Yeah, I think he actually attempted to do it just for the funny, just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna exhaust it to refresh it.
Yep.
Like we can't hear the audio, so we don't actually know what they're doing. But like I just saw a moment where he's just trying to tap down Angel and then refresh it. I don't know if he was like just trying to do a lip there to be funny.
Yeah. I wonder if that was the case.
Yeah, he's explained the combo in this deck.
Uh, well, we're gonna leave the players to it, and we're gonna return back to currently but us, have you guys kind of watch us through here and go on. Welcome back to our little intermission session. Hope you guys didn't miss us too much. So now, but man, I think honestly, what do you like most about that match? What did you like most about that?
Uh that is a very good question. I mean, I do like how like the purple yellow list is like going on in a very steady pace, which you don't often see a lot in aggro decks. But
Mhm.
like that's what the purple yellow deck has. It's just like being an aggro deck. Despite being an aggro deck, it has like the stability in there. Like you don't even need Rotting Storm. Like you just need a Glass Cathedral, one or the either, which
Mhm.
already increase the stability because originally, for example, in like a purple deck, pure purple deck, like the best draw source is Rotting Storm, and there's like 4 out of 50 cards. But now you got Blessed Cathedral as well, so that becomes 8 out of 50 cards that you can start with, and
Mhm.
that's already like increases your chance of like just like starting with really good play. And obviously, he got 2 lost chips in the beginning as well. And I think that was actually what made him ahead of the game because he managed to get all the calls and draws with just 2 spirits. And obviously, that's the Hellish birthday afterwards. It was just a crazy sequence right there, I would say.
I think I have to agree with you. I think for me, it was it was the patience of Melanonica when he's like, okay, I have my Nexus up. And I think in this case, it's kind of funny you bring this up. With the aggro deck, he was very patient to set up his board. And I think he took that patience because maybe he knew because here's the thing also about this event. The players submit their deck list ahead of time, so this way each team has time to study what possible deck they may face against in terms of what seat, right? So I think Megalonica kind of knew, knowing the deck list he may be facing against, he has the patience and time to kind of set up. And with that all in mind, he might have just took it steady and says, hey, once I'm set up and once I'm here, he can just go wide and without very little penalty. Because he was able to generate cores, draw 2 cards, and then he had the koala twins. So he's drawing even more. He's just generating so many resources. It just out tempos his opponent. And I think that's where things kind of flip the script. And in that same notion, I don't think Marshall was able to see his pieces to keep damage control, like maybe seeing that dragon or seeing that water sprouts or maybe even seeing that flood stream to kind of do that. I think in this case, something that may have been wanted to on Marshall's end is to maybe have some Nexus destruction because it seems like a lot of what McDonald was able to get away with was strongly based off his Nexuses. And
Yeah.
blue definitely is very good at killing low end creatures, but not good at all in Nexus destruction. Maybe if he added more in his deck to kind of understand that weakness, especially since he's going into something that is like yellow purple, because all the information they have ahead of time, where Nexus Destruction may be more viable, that might have been something that Marshall might they're not going to be completely different. If he had any Nexus Destruction that kind of disrupts that back row, that game might have been completely different because there's blue is notorious for destroying low end creatures. They will just wipe them clean off the earth. So I think that's where the weakness started to become apparent. And from there, even with Infinite Loop, he only has a finite amount of cards in his hand. Once they're gone, they're gone. You know?
Yeah, and that's like the difficulty with green blue there. Like he is playing Caldera, but like at the base, it is like supposedly a green blue deck, and we know that like the green decks, like the green color itself doesn't do removal at all.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunately it's a bit of like a difficult situation, and like all he really was betting on was that like his Colosseum Golem wouldn't be gone,
Mm,
uh, and then like so like he could start like extending and everything like that. Especially since with Colosseum attacking every turn, you can also like get like a token, a golem token in every attack. But unfortunately, Mega Lanica did play Game of Destruction, which I mean I'm not sure if it's actually a common card in like the purple yellow decks. I mean I know it's a purple yellow card, like duh, but then like I never thought that like it would be like useful enough to be included like in kind of like competitive lists, let's say. Um, I haven't really looked into Sapphire that much either. I mean, to be fair, none of us probably do because we don't really have any tournaments coming up. Um, and even if we do, like players just tend to not share that much because obviously they want to win and anything like that.
it's very, it's
Um,
very
so yeah, chat. What do you think? Do you think the Game of Destruction is a good card to be included in?
Yeah, Chad, I want to kind of hear you guys like kind of opinions on this. And in terms of events, though, we do have some events coming up with Battlecore and with the X community. We have the tryouts for the Fourth Flame. If anyone wants to join the Csports Pre-Season in terms of teams, we have various events in between that also comes up as well. So just a reminder for everyone here that hey, we have events coming up right now. Oh, to let you know, the person that won was Megalnonica of the Coreknights.
Ah, yes, we forgot to say that, did we? So
Yeah.
that is 1-0 to the Coreknights. So Maindeck Masters would have to win the next game to even have a chance to continue.
Yeah, they currently right now because they'll face off still against the Nexus if I recall, but right now it's the Core Knights are up by one, and I feel
Hmm.
like I've seen your name before, Whiteside. I feel like you won one of our events before. I don't know, it just looks so familiar. I feel like I have a champion talking to us right now. Like,
Yes,
like I feel like
we have been blessed by a champion.
yeah, I feel like I've seen their name before. I was like, I know. Are they? I just want to know. I just want to know. Have you? Like I just want to know. But in any case, yes. Right now, um, it's gonna be interesting to see what's going on in seat two because seat two is when the rivalry begins. Okay, and this I'm really excited because to kind of let you guys know now, in seat two for the Core Knights, we have Joshua. Okay. Now, Joshua, to kind of put his resume out there, he has been a very strong contender in the TCG of Car Fight Vanguard. He has a lot of tops. He's always kind of ran through with Royal Paladins or Gold Paladins or literally anything that looks cool. He has a very aesthetically appealing person, but he also makes really good tactical strategies and he's very analytical. So I wonder if he's going to bring that skill set onto the table now coming through, right? And it's going to be very interesting to see how it's going to go down. Like how is he going to bring that skill sets? And he's going to face off. I mean, hopefully face off. Because again, they can still do a tactical switch, right? Against David. Uh, David is the rival to Joshua, and they've been going at it since Car Fight Vanguard, but also very good buddies. Know how to live between two very good buddies, and they are now going to face off in our very first CC Sports, and I'm very excited to see how this rivalry is going to go down. And whew, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yep. So the judge has told us that
Yep.
the players are proceeding to post mode again.
So let
So I
us.
guess it's bad is if we put the screens up.
Yep. Time to go. Ooh.
Now
All
the
right.
fate match between rivals David or Maindeck Masters captain and Joshua from Coreknights.
We are
Let the
ready.
poor decide their fates.
We are here to go. Hopefully, the orientation is nice for everybody to kind of see this faded battle. Oh, and look at that. Joshua is using, once again, Battlecore lavender cores. Looking clean, looking good. They're experimental still, but I'm glad he's showing them off right now. And well, I guess for David, he's also decided to use the Car 5 Vanguard mine to kind of let him know what's going on.
Right, yeah. So yeah, I think you will have to switch the logos a bit.
Yep,
So
yep,
on
yep.
the left side we have Joshua from the Coreknights, and then on the right side is David from Maindeck Masters. So David went ahead first and summoned Lucario, which means right, okay, so it's that deck that he's using. Okay. You guys won't know yet. You guys won't know yet. You see, you see. So Josh set down a burst first, and there's a canyon. So we still don't know what Josh is playing yet, because he has canyon in both decks. Ooh, suspense. Ooh, another Lucerium. That is a really good start.
Oof.
Because like Lucerium has the attack effect of ramping one core to another Leaf Kindred Spirit. So in this case, he can attack with both and then just ramp two cores like it's nothing. But it is a Hellcrack. So unfortunately, the Lucerium that just attack is gone, and it also means the other ones can ram any core. But will he continue the aggression?
I mean, as green, typically you want to, you know.
Uh, so someone has said the icon on the left is not left centered in case it matters.
Yeah, they're currently not centered. Just to make it, because originally there was three on each side, but to make it easier for everybody, we decided to just kind of excommunicate, like kind of get rid of those things. So on the other side, you'll see if I turn it back on, it'll be MDM.
Yeah, so basically, like the logo was there on like the OBS setting, so like, he can move, but it can be quite a hassle. So yeah, thanks for telling us though. So Josh dropped Agafel, but he decided to summon another one.
I think it's been revealed what Joshua's using today.
Aha.
Yeah, I think he might be using that purple red deck. Okay.
It will be interesting to see because like well, I admit being included, we just like keep bashing on the purple red archetype. So like it will be nice to see a skill player to try to maneuver it and see how that goes. But David did take the life and then open Seed Bullet, which allows him to summon Leaf Kindred slash Mecha token. It has two families. And then
Mm.
he didn't have the cost to pay for the flash effect, which is bouncing one exhausted spirit back to hand. Mm. Yes, Campfire. Purple, let's go! Yeah! Purple
I love it.
representative, let's go.
Hell crack cracked. I love it. Hell crack
Okay, is
cracked.
correct. Yeah.
So to kind of dive into what decks they seem to be using now that more information has been revealed, it looks like Joshua is going to be using the purple red deck, where it looks like his top end is going to be more so on the Nemesis and the Brutal Dino. Okay. And
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus. Yep.
yep. I'm glad he's using this deck, but there's been a lot of controversy in the community of whether red purple is viable. So we're gonna see kind of firsthand whether it is, and oh, he's controlling this board. My goodness.
Yeah, so we are very fortunate to see practically like a 50-50 game
Mhm.
because like in terms of purely matchup, like theoretically, purple red purple is not good against the tokens because being a tempo deck is very weak to aggro, which is like what the tokens decks are doing. And obviously with token decks they can spread their board wide very soon, like even more so than the purple yellow deck. So like even with all the removals that purple has, it can be really hard to try to control the board. So it's really crucial for Josh to like keep attacking in the early games, keep removing his board to make sure that David cannot set up, and also and also that he cannot attack because his life count is very low, etc. So it is a 50-50 game here.
That is very true. I humbly agree with that because I think in this regard, like compared to the last matchup, it's kind of more like an aggro kind of build. Would you agree? Versus like a control build.
Sorry?
Would you agree that it's like an aggro build, like white green, with being the aggro build, is versus more of a control build, like purple red?
Yeah. So purple red, I mean, like as I said, like technically we call it the tempo deck, which is basically attack to control,
Mhm.
which is slightly different to control, and is because in that with like control decks, uh a lot of times you prefer not to attack until the late game because you want to leave up the blockers. So you usually use like magic cards or like kind of on summon effects to try to control the opposing board. Whilst with tempo decks, what you do is that you keep up your aggression to keep the opponents in hold. It's like kind of holding a knife and like sort of walk towards a person to make sure that he's not trying to attack you because he's too scared to do so. It's
Mhm.
like
That is
it's
fair.
a weird metaphor, but there you go.
That is very true. That is very true because I'm looking at currently David's deck list right now, and it looks like to me, I think you're hitting on the nail. Like honestly, like going from aggro going into Joshua deck, which is like tempo control. He has a lot of units here that seems to be just spawning tokens like the Ant Shadow and also the priestess from this set. And it also seems that one of his nexus here seems to be Infinity Mothership, which I'm guessing is going to help him generate those cores to kind of sustain those tokens. You know. And I think what I want to see here, what I think will be very interesting, is that goddess Scotty in his build. And
Yes.
yes, I will really want to see
Cardi
how
is an
that.
interesting card, yeah.
Yes, I want to see how that lands on the board. Hopefully, we get a chance to see it right now because I feel like this is a matchup between the Dino versus the goddess and her little token minions right now. And just kind of seeing like, hey, just go on through. And while Joshua is like, hey, I'm the Dino King, and we're gonna see how it goes down. So but right now, look at the board state. We're looking at a very simplified, very easy board state. I feel as if I'm correct or I'm wrong, the unit that's currently on David's board is a mech, correct? Oh, he just unleashed burst. Okay.
Yeah, so that is for donor and not donor kebab. But actually it's the Norse god. I believe it's another name for Odin or Warden. Yeah,
Mm.
because like Odin has like 170 names in record and probably still more to go. So yeah, so like in terms of like the white mecha, Bandai loves to use the Norse mythology for white mecha. So like you're gonna see a lot of Odin related cards and from the mecha, and this is one of them, Dona, Thunder, the Thunder God. Actually no, if it's a Thunder God, then it might be four. I can't remember clearly.
Man, honestly, I just love the fun fact you just gave. Nonetheless, like I didn't, as a person who played Battle Spurs, the original, I did not know that. I didn't know that's how they typically organize their cards. And also, King Byron, thank you for that description there. So I think that's very helpful to know. My mothership. Oh, you're
It,
right.
it's like
Beefy.
it's all like yeah, four is the Thunder God indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. Of Nordic mythology. That's correct. But I didn't know that, a lot of their mechs are based off of Nordic mythology. That I didn't know that. Because you look at them and you see like Thor and Loki, and like, oh, okay. But I thought it was just really, those two, or like for like Odin, for example. That's really those three. But looking more, I didn't know that a lot of them else is happening going on. But nonetheless, speaking of Nordic mythology, they're kind of spreading like them too, right? Right now on his board, I see tokens, made more tokens, and just kind of going in right now. Um,
Oh, oh my god, if one day imagine they make a Zoo stack and it's a token deck as well. Oh, now that would be a good reference.
Donor. Oh wait, let's see. Is another way to call him.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes. Yeah, exactly. They just have a lot of names. But yeah, so David attack with Donor to destroy token to draw two, and then Josh just opened the ice shield there to keep himself at 3 lives. Because obviously the tokens deck must have Asuma, which is the priestess, and then also Mistletoe,
Mm.
which is the Ascent Spirit, which both can become double symbols. So it is very crucial for Josh to keep himself at 3 lives.
Yes, yes. And right now, I think Josh needs to start establishing a board state to kind of address this, or at least that. Because like the Magic cards can only do so much, but Magic cards don't stick on the board. As a red player, he needs to get some sort of semblance of presence that has destruction constantly, so he can keep the constant pressure. So I think,
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that he only managed to get 1 canyon and none of the rotting swamps. Like at this point, it might even be crucial for him to just place down a second canyon just for the symbols.
yeah,
Like I imagine this game wouldn't go for too long, so like it should be fine. If they had 2 canyons, that's like stretching it a little bit. But I think he needs the symbols here, especially like during the late game if he wants to summon, Dantus, which is like the cost 6 card he just discarded, or Tyrannosaurus from the trash. He needs the reduction because they're literally 6 costs, 7 costs. And like like Tyrannosaurus is minimum 3 costs. Oh my god, I hate that. But like, he would need the reductions to do something here.
yeah. It's. I see he played that green card here that has AT field, but what's his second level 2 ability?
Yep, so it's either 8 Gamma armaments container and level 1 obviously 80 field. Level 2 is when attacks, you can ram a core to another spirit.
Got
So
it.
it's like a really good ram card. And he puts it in there mainly because it has a red reduction. So it's
Mm.
like a minimum 2 cost, which is like, about what you get from like a green card. The Cerium is also just 3 -1. So it is a very good card to include, with 80 field as well. So it's a bit harder for the opponents to remove it.
He just dropped Iron Shadow. Okay. Okay. Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, he looks like David got something to prove. It's like I'm just reliving the last match where he's going very wide.
I
It's
am getting
absolute.
my revenge here.
It's like I'm gonna get this from my team. Like, oh no,
Yeah,
David, like
Josh
watch this
just
down.
cannot attack here. He doesn't even have a burst set, which means he doesn't have any ice shield.
Yeah, it's oh, what is this it? Because like what in terms of cores, what okay, so he has about 4 cores in the reserve and about 1 core on Dino Man and 1 core, 1 soul core on his other respective spirit. So it's a total of
Yeah,
6 cores to
I'm
work with.
kind of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no
Yeah,
worries, no worries.
I was
But
just kind of curious that like he didn't level up the Evo 8 and decided to leave the course in the reserve.
yeah, yeah. I'm wondering the same. Um, I'm guessing he might have some plan. Maybe he could just be like Ice Shield from hand and call. Oh, well, he needs to rely on Flash Timing now because Arise or else this is gonna be it.
Oh,
This
okay. Actually, no. I see why now. Cause like he can. I think he was going to block with Evo 8 so he can summon Dentist from the trash through Immortal.
uh,
Yeah, yeah. But like obviously he can't do that now because he just got thrown prison.
yeah. Oh, I think David's not pulling any punches, man. Oh no.
Punch, punch.
It's time for
It's
protagonist
like,
to shine.
yeah,
Oh no.
and
Oh,
that's
that's
another
scary.
win stroke to David.
Oh wow, that was over before we knew it, man. That was that. Next thing you know, it was a nice clear board. Next thing you know, you're just getting jumped by a bunch of tokens going on with the aggro decks today.
Yeah, and it is very unfortunate because obviously, like at this point, I don't even think it's like the deck's problem. I think Josh just like had a really bad hand,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
so like unfortunately, we couldn't really get to see how the Dino deck does. Mm.
We're gonna go here to
I
intermission.
guess that means more experiments.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's. I was really kind of hoping to see. Um, I was really hoping to see some purple red shenanigans again. It's a lot of controversy right now in the community. For what I'm seeing, there's people don't have a lot of confidence in that compared to the red blue counterpart, and it's kind of and I can see the frustrations of purple red because as a person who played the original BS original Battle Spirits, they do tend to conflict because these like and when you see the deck, it kind of either goes one of two ways. You can either go Dino build with a hint of purple, where you kind of maybe put the Gano back in and just kind of go aggressive, and then just slap a Gano on the board, or you kind of go the more control oriented build, where you have to be patient with it. And then trying to control your opponent with more tactics, such as like brutal Dino, where if he's bigger than you on block, you basically just take a life. So it is a little more complex to build than I think the more open, I think more free building of red blue. So it's still time. We'd have a lot more events to come through. We have a lot more events to kind of see purple red kind of show out. I'm interested to see what other people think as well when it comes to red and purple together. But nonetheless, I know one thing for sure. We definitely saw what people are talking about when it comes to like the token deck nowadays. We've seen it kind of start from like set two when it tokens as well when it came to white and green, and then they came together into a nice little marriage here in set five and started showing out, you know?
Yeah, like on the other hand, I suppose we do have to celebrate that like the token decks finally gets the time to shine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whew, man. When I'm sure people would kill for like a tidal wave or a flood stream, you know, because
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. But that's the nature of this event, right? You don't know what deck your opponent is going to bring out, but that's why it's also kind of a best of one, you know? Um, it's a best of one, but you have the option to pick either one or two decks to counter your opponent. And then there also comes the more depth of like a strategical, like the strategic switch when it comes to switching out person with a seat. Because you like, oh, if I see kind of, for example, David kind of pull up to seat two, maybe it's like, okay, maybe Josh is not ready for this, or vice versa, right? Where it's like, hey, Josh comes up and then David's like, not today. We'll put in someone else. And that's the nature of this event, where it kind of gives that team strategic um like those moves to kind of say, hey, also as their captain, like I put you here, I'm putting you there. I think that's the beauty of this, and today what happened, they can very much so. Coreknights can still, Joshua Coreknights can still get his revenge. If I recall, next week or the week following, and when they pair up again with MDM, right? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be. I can't wait to see this rivalry continue on forward. I'm sure Josh is gonna be like, all right, he got me this time, but I'm gonna get him next time for sure. And I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna show him why they called me that guy in Car 5 Vanguard. Of course, this man, he was a menace in Car 5 Vanguard. So nonetheless. But as usual, I see in chat here we have some combo red, purple, blue, reanimate, summon Lyrica, place ferocious prison, discard Beldegor to pop two. Interesting. Okay, just let me take some notes here. Don't mind me. Take some notes and see what
Yeah,
happens.
Reanimate is a really funny card that I actually try using in set 2 with Joker in my purple deck.
Mhm. So let's see here. Who's coming up next?
So next we have uh Mustang himself
Uh,
versus uh Jose. Jose? I actually don't know if it's supposed to be English or not, but
this is gonna be very interesting because Mustang, the Berserker himself. Yes, he's gonna come through.
Ooh.
Looks like the players are currently still setting up their cameras. So we're gonna stay here for a quick moment as they do that, and then switch over. But Mustang, the Berserker himself, he has shown out in the BSS community quite a lot. A lot of people know him. A lot of people comes through. His main guy right now seems to be the Tiger himself, which honestly I got a lot of respect for it because Red Tigers are great. Looking like the players are somewhat set up, so we're gonna go back through here.
Yep, and then I also have to tell the Nexus that it's about their turn.
Let's see here. Now we just I gotta do some magic here. Oh, still not there yet. And we're gonna do it one more time.
So looking at Mustang's list, he has some interesting choices there. Like honestly, like both of the decks, I'm really looking forward to how it plays out because like it has some very interesting ratios and just like interesting card choices as well. Actually, no, not Mustang. No, this is Jose, I think. Yes, Jose. My bad. I mixed them up.
Yeah,
Freaking
I
hell.
also didn't know, but I see his tag is like Borakora. Can't pronounce. Nope. I'm not even gonna try anymore.
Yeah. So sorry, I was talking about Joseph's list, which is yeah, just like has some very interesting ratios and like chart choices. And on the other hand,
Oh, seeing that we have to start.
okay. Yeah, Mustang himself also has an interesting deck. So we will see which one he's using today.
Indeed, indeed. So, oh my goodness. Oh, looks like there's a little technical difficulties going on. Hopefully it gets resolved as we go through. But once again, the last round to let people know, last round, MDM took that W. MDM David took the W against Joshua, the Coreknights. Now, right now, gotcha. We can head back out until gotcha. Flip the mic.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Look like we're still here so far. All right.
I think it might be better we just call him Borikua MDM. That's his Discord name.
Yeah. Or respect the tag. I feel like there's something about gamer tags you just feel proud about when people know.
Oh yeah, that is very true. I like for those who are still confused, it's very funny because I know a lot of my friends from Battlesport Saga are still very confused. Like they ask me all the time, "Is Ayumu actually your name?" It's like, no, it's not. It's just my pen name. But like I did make it like to sound like a proper Japanese name. Oh,
Gotcha. Oh, and looks like they've already begun. And I'm seeing blue from Mustang.
I thought they're still fixing cameras.
Okay, well, I guess we're here. Here we are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so on the
what-
left we have Mustang from Battlecore, and on the right we have Oricura from NDM.
okay, so now, based on that blue alone, I am sorry to say this, but I will not be seeing my boy Tiger today. So,
No.
yeah.
And then we also know what Oricura is playing,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is also an interesting deck type, which is very new to the format.
Oh, very interesting. I was so interested in seeing that the other one he had, but you know what? We can settle for this too. So now we basically have. So right now, I kind of tell you guys what's going on here. Oh, good King Fire, you bless your heart. So right now we have basically for Mustang, we got I'm guessing what he's called green tempo, where it's kind of the green blue kind of aspect of it right now. And it looks like he doesn't really have a strong, like I said, I would say strong top end, but it's only really one, and it's really that Forest Golem, if I recall, and it's cost 8,
Yes.
and it kind of produces tokens. So it looks like he's gonna really just kind of specialize in just destroying a certain cost or less. So basically, kind of prohibiting his opponents from playing a certain cost, and if you don't exceed that set cost, you're just not gonna be able to play cards. Is what his deck list seems to seem like. As for
Yeah.
Borakora, right here, we got more so a yellow white kind of going on, buddy. Whereas I see here inside of here, we got Armored Dragon and we have Newman Guards. We got Michaela. We got the Hippocampo back from set 1, still keeping his stride. And we also have a set 5 card with the Knight and the. Okay, now forgive me, y'all. There's a set 5 card that starts with a W, and I've never been able to pronounce it. I'm gonna try again. When did Liga go? Like, what is this? Can you pronounce that?
Is it not When the Gloom?
Wonder Gloom? Okay. Got it. See, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's but we have Wonder Gloom in there as well. So right now it looks like they're still establishing board state, but basically it seems like it's gonna be a face off between Wonder Gloom. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep practicing. I'm probably gonna mess it up in week 2, but still we're gonna try anyway. So right now it seems like we're gonna do green blue versus kind of a yellow white mix. And I'm kind of I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of more excited to see how Borakora uh kind of pushes through with his deck because I see some cards that I haven't seen play all that often. or I haven't seen them in true gameplay yet. And I'm really kind of excited to see. What are your thoughts, Ivan?
Mm,
Oh, I see
yeah.
Wendigos on the board right now.
Yeah. Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
And well, to be fair, like Wendigo is like a devil itself, kinda
Uh-huh.
mythical creature kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm actually more interested in like the blue green deck because
Uh-huh.
kind of white yellow, we already got a lot of people talking about it. But like, well, just to explain the boss state, he just returned the magic back to hand with Luster. But yes, because like white yellow, we've got a lot of people talking about it. We've got a lot of people analyzing what it does because when the oh my god, best card in the set, that's what everyone says. Sorry, guys, I think it's overrated. Controversial, I know. But like on the other hand, just like it doesn't seem like a lot of people are paying attention to like the Gale version of like the blue green deck. So I'm actually more interested to see how that one would play out because just to get some experiences, to get some
Mhm.
knowledge out of that.
Mhm.
Mhm. Have to see how Mustang do in that.
Really excited to see how this is gonna play out because oh man. Because I can see the gameplay, right? I can see the game plan. Right now I think Mustang's mission is going to be to one, destroy that Wendiglue and just kind of keep things off the board until they exceed a certain amount of cost. Um, but I wonder how he's going to be doing that just yet. 'Cause I wonder if he's still missing his pieces to kind of get that going. Because I see he's been taking more of a steady position, one might say.
No, he was thinking if he wanna send a call to the void, which he
Uh,
will, and that means he can destroy Wendergloom because now his Enchanting Arena is gonna exhaust itself to attack, and with Rammer Golem effect,
there it
you get
is.
to blow up a cost for less spirit.
There it is. Game plan is online.
Yeah, so yeah, baby Rammer Golem, very good card in this deck. It's actually crazy how in this game, like all the cost 2 cards is like doing lots.
Yes, yes. Like they just this good utility, and I think that's a healthy thing, right? Like having that utility coming through.
Yeah. Which is actually really wild. Like you just got this whole kind of extremely wide scale. Like on one side you have all these cards that are like extremely useful, and then on the other side, these are the cards that you would never touch.
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. What is he now? How will he
So
respond?
now it's in Oracle's turn.
Hmm.
I think he's thinking. Yeah, he's just thinking. It's like these two players are sitting really still.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah,
they're
they
not moving, you would think the stream
yes.
is frozen or something like that.
That's what keeps scaring me. They're just like nothing. It's just like guys,
Yeah,
do
just
something, like show your life. Oh, but I do see blessed units coming down.
oh god, Hippocampo and Ego. He's gonna gain 2 lives back, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see how Mustang's gonna respond to this.
I'm actually surprised he kept Ego. Actually, no, yes, Ramagolem's still standing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about that. But yeah, I was going to say you could level up this cathedral, but actually no, keeping Ego level 3 is better here.
Mm. Oh,
They are so fast, we
it's
can't
thinking,
see
see
them
that well,
move.
our power
Yeah.
levels are too low. Our power levels are too low.
So yeah, so with Ego level 3, all the blessed units can be blocked by level 1 spirits. So like Mustang is forced to take life here and gives Borakura an extra life. Hmm.
I
Oh, and
think
then he just chooses to end the turn here instead of attacking with Ego as well.
I don't think to answer your question, Whiteside, I don't think they've been going for that long. I think it's just the destruction of the cards while Cathedral's on the board that kind of get ramped up the cores.
Yeah, yeah, especially with the cathedral. I think like Borakura already had like at least 2 spirits destroyed. So that's 2 cores. He's been taking life, but he's playing bless so that he also put the lives back. So even though he's at 5 lives, he got a lot of cores because he just gained his life and everything like that.
Yeah, and just takes
Uh,
damage.
yeah, yeah, and Mustang's screen is a bit blurry, but like he did summon Lucerium there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he's probably thinking we want to attack. Because like interestingly, like green blue is I would say is also more of like a tempo deck
Mm-hmm.
because you are attacking to gain value most of the time. Um yeah, so like he would attack with Lucerium and then ramp one core onto Enchain Arena. How many cores is there on? Okay, so only one core in Chain Arena, so you can't get the level 2 effect yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, King Fire, for
Not
keeping track.
yeah. Yeah, thanks, Campfire. You are indeed the king.
Goaded.
Yeah, so actually Mustang is doing something interesting here because Eagle is at 6,000, but Lucerian is only at 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's winning because with Lucerian level 2, when destroyed, he can summon a cost 5 or less spirit from hand without paying the cost. So he swings and he's basically telling Barracuda, are you going to block? If you block, I might summon something bigger out. So basically, he's kind of forcing Borokura to take a life, which is, to be fair, completely fine for Borokura because he got blessed. He
Yeah.
was still at 5 lives, and so yeah, fine, I'll just take it. Another claw round, why not?
Yeah, because I think it's like I do see where you're coming from. It's like, hey, if you block this, you're gonna get it. But I feel at this point, as you just stated, he's just like, oh, take my lives, but I'll just get him right back. Unless Mustang has a card to kind of get rid of them on the crackback, which, well, here it goes. This might be the time to show it. Because if he can't really address these blessed units, um, yeah, if anyone was wondering about the power of set one in the game, facts. Like you literally see two set one card. I think arguably, was Dual Eagle released in as a promo card in set one, or was it more so a set two
Yeah,
card?
it was part of the set one, kind of like store local tournaments.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like one of the promo cards. Like set one promo was crank, man.
Yeah, man. It was, bro. It made such an impression. Like some of these colors literally have such good power on it. Gotcha. How's it going?
Yep. So Mustang decided to use the ice shield at
Mm,
4 lives, probably also to preventing Oracura from attacking further and
yeah.
like try to gain more lives, or even like just using luster cards, and
Yeah.
which would give Player Excel, not Excel. What am I saying? Astro.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
I think, as usual, Professor, you're currently going as you're on it. I think you're on top of it because right now, there he is, the card I was looking for, where it's like he has to start destroying some of these units, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna
Oh,
start first
speak
with
of the
Abigail.
devil.
Yeah, he's gonna
Uh,
power up.
yeah. Actually, I would start with. Well, to be fair, it depends on his hand, but I would start with Aglaya here actually. Uh, because I believe because like with Aglaya, it has luster, and then if we manage to reduce the BP, then it can also gain Astro,
Mhm.
which like arguably is actually far more dangerous than any of the blessed units. So like while he has a chance to prevent Aglaya from getting any value, probably like best to destroy that one there first, I would say. Because like also like Hippo is just like cost free.
Yeah.
So, depending on what he has in hand, like that can be easily destroyed. Or like, in this case, might be a good idea. Oh, yeah, might be a good idea to also like again use Sunken Ruins to turn Enchain Arena into a spirit, which then means you can destroy both spirits in one turn.
Yeah. I think it's yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, he didn't have to do that anyway because Sabine as Sabino, uh, Sabito, which is
Blackfin
like the
Pass.
spirit you're talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah, it automatically exhausts the Nexus, which then triggers Rama Golem. So yeah. So basically, one Sabito just clears kind of clear half his board. Yeah. And then also gets the mill. If
Oh,
he
that
manages to destroy the
mill.
spirit, he gets the mill free. Oh,
That
there's a gamble.
mill.
Oh, actually no, that's the Enterprise. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Too many turtles. Too many turtles.
Yes. like a turtle, close enough. You know, it's just got to be an extra shelter. But that mill was kind of devastating, honestly, and gives
Yeah.
Mustang a lot of information. You know, 'cause I think that's three hippo camels gone then.
Uh, was it? I think we didn't really notice. Yeah. Okay. We know that two are gone. I don't know if the third one was in there. I couldn't really
Yeah, so
see.
so one was on his board, one was towards the beginning, and I think that third one just came up.
Yeah.
So now that gives
Oof.
Mustang a lot of information about maybe what Bless Unit is. Because if they took the time to study the deck, he'll probably keep track of what he has left. And that's a dream bomb. Oh,
Ouch.
okay.
Kind of really hurts for Mustang because like no matter which necessity bounces, it's kind of hurts. Because
Yeah,
now he bounced to the chain arena means like Battlecore doesn't have to pay the cost to attack. If he bounced Sunken Runes instead, that also means Mustang had to pay free costs again. Just to point it
yeah,
out. Yeah. He chose the Unchained Arena because with Sunken Ruins, obviously it also has the one place effect to draw two and then drop two, which means giving him more filters as well. So yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah, bouncing Unchained Arena is a better idea there. And then also bouncing Lucerium so he doesn't get the When Destroy effect.
Yeah. I think you made the right predictions because now for him to sit that back down, he has to hard pay for the green. You know, there's no, well actually no, he has a reduction on sunken.
No,
So
yeah, Sunken
there's
Ruins has the
yeah,
reduction, yeah.
has a reduction. So he can pay he has to still pay a decent amount for that. And then he also has to put the other one down. So he has to still pay a decent amount for it, which might set Mustang back maybe a turn, maybe, but it still gives a Boricor um some leeway to get some more hits in to get some more life, which gets him more ramp, you know. And yet also, yeah, Reno
Oh,
would have stopped him from attacking as well. So it all the knights here.
wow, the cards are so pretty. I actually really want
Yes.
them, but I just can't be bothered to open any booster boxes.
Yes, it's a really. I think when it came to the alt art, I really like this design when it came to the special borders. It is
Yeah,
it's
that is very true.
nice.
Like the anniversary rares are really beautiful. I actually really want Steam Power Factory. Like Alice is one of the cards that I really love ever since the Japanese game. Like
Mm,
Alice is like widely loved in the Japanese community. She also got like she got an old art herself, and then another extra card, and then like she also has like kind of like you know historians call it friendship kind of thing with another girl in the Japanese game as well. So
mhm.
there's a lot going on for Alex.
Man, it's ooh man. I'm so excited just to see the card. For me, I'm just wait. What's that?
Ooh,
What's that?
that is what is that? Ooh, let me quickly whip it up. I can remember the name. Snow Melting Light. So
What
main
is
or
that?
flash, the last spirit during this turn cannot be blocked by opposing spirit that costs 5 in favor. Chain white silver one of your spirits to one symbol and refresh it. So that is as long as it has the cost, that's unlimited attack.
Oh,
Yeah, and then also that because it uses a magic card, so Agalea now adds 3000 BP and also gets Astro. So now it's unblockable. And as long as I keep using Snow Melting Light, which he can, because obviously Agalea has Luster, it
yes.
means he gets attack infinitely.
Oh, oh no. And he just did it. Okay. I mean, in the meantime, he'll be getting cores, so maybe the cores will help generate something for Mustang to fight back with.
Well, he has 4 to 6 cores, or 7 cores to use already. So I mean, suppose if he have something, he would have used it now.
That is true. That is true. Oh, you make it such a strong point. Or is he trying to calculate something for the future? Could be so many
Yeah,
things, you
that
know.
might be the case as well. Yeah,
So he does have an
which is
eight
why I love
cost.
this game.
Yes, like your life becomes resources. Oh, he's doing something. He said enough is enough.
Mm.
That's three. Okay.
It's free. It's not gonna be what is it called? Oh,
Oh, hey,
interesting.
buddy. Let's swift out.
The Waterfront Assassin is swords.
Hey,
When
gentlemen.
someone it was your opponent's turn, place a call onto your Nexus and refresh it, and then also treat it as a golem with 5000 BP. But
Um,
it's still not really helping because player has Astros, so it's not like any of them can block.
Oh, she does. Um, Coliseum going cause cores. Oh, that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. Does he add Coliseum going instead? No.
We see. Oh, it's attacking with ego. Right, right. What? Oh, right. Yes, because Sunken Ruins is level 2 technically. Oh wait, what?
What?
I am so confused. Which
What
one
just
is attacking
happened?
right now? Yeah,
I
what just
thought
happened?
I thought Eagle was attacking, but what
Is it not?
what
Oh
just
no no
happened?
wait. Oh no no no. Okay, I get it now. Rama Golem.
Uh,
Yeah yeah.
oh,
It's the Rama
because
Golem destroying Athlea.
oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
he just clutched it. Oh, Ramagolem pops on pops. Okay, beautiful. Oh, that was great. Okay, it's still treated as a nexus when it's tapped, right? Even as a
Yeah,
stricken.
exactly. Which is why he
Okay.
managed to trigger the Rama Golem. Yeah yeah yeah. I just like forgot for one
Uh,
second there. Yeah.
I wonder if there's anything that MD Burica could have did to like I guess get rid of the Ramagolem prior to this.
So sorry, say again.
I wonder if there's anything that Burica could have did to prevent the Ramagolem from activating. Like, was there any way prior that he could have destroyed it?
Uh, well, in the yellow deck, probably not. Well, actually, if he has exhaust nexus, he can remove the Rama Golem, or
Mm,
even just like bounce it with like white out, like Dream Bomb and everything like that. But well, unfortunately, didn't have that there, or maybe he didn't see that coming as well.
yeah, maybe he didn't predict that. If he predicted, I think he would have had game. But I think that one miscalculation, if he did have an out, may have caused it. Because now
Yeah.
Mustang's going wide. He says enough is enough. And he said, to be fair, no one has seen a Rammer Golem in play before. There's like a rare Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that a Rammer Golem?
Master Ball, go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we're getting flash
Right. Yeah.
timings.
So yeah, Bobby has to do something here.
What is that?
I think that is an exhaust nexus, I believe. It's upside down, so
Um,
I can't really see it. Yeah, it has a
uh,
really long burst condition, so yeah, everything minus
uh,
3k.
I like how that's the way you identify it. Really long birth condition must be exhaust gases.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, especially like in tournaments and webcam and everything like that, like you need very quick ways to identify a card so that you don't waste your time just like looking it up and everything like that.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
man,
oh,
this
that
is
is really sad.
that really because that means I guess in that case I think he did have an out. He just didn't predict it as you said. I think you were correct.
Yeah. Mm. Well, it maybe well the thing is though we have the list, so we know which card it is.
Yeah, we just gotta be like, okay, which one it is. But even though we have this like, oh, what rare it is. Oh, is that how many cards he has in his hand? Four. Interesting. I guess
Let
he
me
asked the
see.
question.
Yeah, they've been keeping their hands like off camera, which
Okay.
don't do that in the actual tournament. Thank you very much.
Yep. Oh,
It's
oh,
just that this is like a kind of more like a casual event, and like we know everyone has some good sportsmanship, so we don't really
yeah.
mind about that. But in the actual webcam tournament, remember to put your hand in front of the camera. But yeah, Forward
Oh,
Kura
oh.
is spreading his board really wide.
What is that card? What is that card all next to the window gloom? What is that? Is that another
It's just like
knight?
two in the gloom. Yeah, that is another night. The third one, I believe.
Oh, oh my. We're back at it again, boys.
And then and then he got three spirits with luster as well. So basically he's saying you gotta remove all three of them or I'm just gonna do my infinite attack.
Oh, and a burst has been set. Let's see.
We pray for Mustang.
I love it. I love the energy, Ify. I love it. I love it. Everyone put their hands were not in view. Oh snap! What's that?
Oh,
Ooh,
that was what was that? I actually missed it. What was it?
Binding branch, I think it's called.
Ah, all right. Okay, yeah. Celeste's Spirit and Exhausted. It was plus Astral returning to hand instead. All right, yeah.
Oh,
So like he probably thought he could return Aglaia to hand, but unfortunately not. He cannot do that yet because Aglaia doesn't get Astral until he uses the magic card.
um, got a little hasty. Yeah, yeah. Scoreboard's got it. Nemesis got it. Yeah. The knight is pursues on in this in his glory in his journey for victory. Like it's oof. Okay.
We also pray that Mustang maybe maybe okay, never mind, never mind. He got the white out. I'm talking too slow. I was going to say he could block with Lucio, maybe summon something else. But
Uh,
of course not.
uh, MDM came with the pause today.
Damn.
They're about to show the Coreknights why they're the main deck masters. You know, this
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so gonna get poop on later for saying that when the gloom is overrated.
Oh man. Wow. Wow, that's scary of a board, man. It seems like I don't know, but maybe this matchup was a little different. 'Cause I guess you could say they're both a little aggressive, but
Yeah, like both decks are like more like on the tempo side. So
yeah,
and when it comes to that, I believe it really goes down to like how much resources you can get. Which like in this case, the yellow deck just wins by a mile because they're actually, net gaining cards in their hands and obviously cores as well. But like with the green blue deck, the most they can get is calls, but like they don't really get any extra cards in hand. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm surprised Mustang isn't running Starblast Draw at all. Huh.
yeah. I think maybe he focused more on his game plan of destroying the opponent's board versus building his own hand. Because if he can keep boards off, keep boards off. But now I'm seeing here that Borkor has been true to his craft since set one. So he seems to be knowing like what to do. Like Luster was hard to play in set one too. So I got a lot of respect for him. And oh, there we go. And
There we go.
MDM takes it. MDM takes from the Coreknights today. Workhorse sealing it out. David coming in clutch in round two. This was great for MDM. They're already off to a great start. You know, like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. We're going to go back to here.
Yeah,
And
MDM would definitely need it, especially since they're going for like a second round against the Nexus next.
yes, this is a huge morale boost for them. Like, they're like, well, we just came in, taking names and just going in. Wow. This is something else, man. That was a great game. You know, that was a great game. I thought Mustang's gameplay was going to start taking off because they seem like according to the deck, like it's supposed to keep cards off of the opponent's board, right, and just keep making them hard play and just punch them forward and then eventually outswim them with the stuff. But now it's like, holy Toledo. Like that knight is scary. You know, I haven't seen it in gameplay, so I was very pleased to see how it works. But I've only seen really the knight. I think I'm very pleased to see that one, Luster is showing out, right, and two, that they're coming in clutch when it comes to everything. So, man, how did round
Yeah,
one two go?
go on.
Round one
Yep.
kind of was Melanolica um, versus Marshall. And Marshall took the L on that one. And then round two, it was the Fated Rivalry part one between Joshua and David. And man, was it coming something else? And but Joshua lost in that one. David took the W. So it's right now MDM is 2-1 against the Coreknights right now. And we this is great so far. This is great so far. This showed a lot of decks, a lot of things coming out, and man, how do you feel about Professor? How are you feeling right now?
Um, I'm stunned.
Yes, done.
Just like, just like, no, it's just like one of those moments where you're listening and suddenly the other guy's just like, okay, so what do you think? It's like, oh,
Like it's
um,
whew.
Yeah, in terms of luster, I actually did see it being quite a few in the play quite a few times already, just because like I know someone who's also really likes yellow and white. So
Mm.
she is like really keen to get the deck working. So like I've been testing with her. So like we kind of experience how good Atalaya is. It's actually amazing. And like this is also another thing that we love about this game is that like, in one set you can have everything that's like, oh my god, these cards are so bad. But I literally Bandai just have to give them one good card and like, the archetype can just start popping off, and like I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is man. That was good. That was good. That was really good to watch. That was really good to watch. I'm hoping to kind of see now. Granted, I'm gonna find out just now as I look through the deck list again. But I was kind of what were the things that I guess before I even say this, what were things that you were hoping to see? Because we know each player essentially has two decks. What were the decks that you were really hoping to see that would show out today?
I mean, as a purple representative, I definitely want to see some purple decks going on. Like I think like I don't know if people like are just like, well, I wouldn't say underestimating it, but like just kind of like ignoring it maybe because it's not that fun, or they just feel like there's not much good things going on. So like, oh, and when I say purple, I mean like pure purple. Obviously, I know that purple yellow is running around. Uh, so like, I just want to see that someone just playing those decks. Uh, Obviously, also like maybe like learning from them, and like just to prove the others, hey, purple is still working, even though it's like literally still using cards like from set one. It's literally a set one deck
Mhm.
with just minor upgrades. I mean, I've been trying to prove that myself, but like my skills are just not good enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. So now we're getting set currently. Our the next game will be at 12:55. So, all right. So on that note, we're gonna take a slight pause, guys, and a small break. We guys are gonna see you in about 12:55. Honestly, what do you think, Ayumu?
Where?
What?
Where? Yeah. Let's take a break, I guess.
I know it's sudden, but I mean, people got to kind of get things going. Maybe grab a snack or what have you, and we'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah. Toilet break for sure.
We'll be back, guys.
Why? Why the delay?
Oh, why
I
the
mean,
delay?
we have to give someone a break.
Yeah, and also, the still counts of players because right now the next matches are going to be MDM versus Nexus, and MDM just went through 3 games back to back, so it's going to be a harder day for them in comparison to everyone else. So,
What is a break? I don't know. Probably when your legs are in half. I don't know. I'm just sprouting random stuff.
oh my gosh! All right, guys, break time. All right, guys, we are coming back into it. Coming right off a break, coming right back into it. So now players are getting ready to pop up and show up for MDM versus the Nexus. So let's get right into it. The players are already setting up. Let's get here. All right, so let's make sure everyone's appropriate. So now we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this. So right now on our left, we currently have MDM right there. In our right, we currently have the Nexus. Okay. So right now we have, I think in seat one would be Oliver versus Marshall. Right.
Yep. Yep. Oliver from Big O Nation. Yeah, Big O Notation. I keep thinking it's Nation. No, it's Big O Notation.
What?
I think that's his channel name, I believe. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I think like we're already starting
Yeah.
off here. Now going over Oliver's deck right here, we see like he might be playing white today. Now I'm kind of curious to see what deck Marshall's going to pull off again, because again, you know, players are allowed up to 2 decks. So I'm kind of curious to see which one Marshall is going to play in this round. You know, so I'm really curious to know.
Yeah, but like it seems like Marshall is not having a good start because he need to do a mulligan.
Mm.
Yeah, and then Ollie just waiting for him to finish. Yeah, so Ollie is best at playing white decks, but according to him, it's just because he only has a white deck with like not much replacement cards as well. So that's why he was stuck to white, and he is going first.
Okay, all right. Looks like let's
Oh,
begin.
I think this is the first time today that like we see someone using core cards.
Yes, actually, you that's a good observation. Yes, this is the first time we're using this newer technology. Oh, I
Oh,
see
so
blue, and
yeah.
I see the card. I see the card that's been making the community go wild recently in this ban list. So I'm guessing this time Marshall decided to go with more of his blue deck instead of the deck he previously used.
Yeah, it seems like just like changing things up a little bit. You
Yeah.
know, much more fun for all of us as well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let us get ready for a Hydra match. Because we all know what that card means. Like, he turns to the dark
But
side.
Ollie, yeah, the Ollie does also have his counterplay, which is a battery bull that cannot be destroyed.
Oh, you make a valid point. Oh, you make a valid point.
Granted, he still has to mill, but it probably gets him to stall quite a few turns as well.
Mm.
Aha! This is a set for side game to not let us wait for more.
Oh my goodness gracious. I ain't gonna
Oh, but
lie.
he decided to attack.
Oh
Wow.
wow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm rooting for Ali here because looking at his deck list, I see a Tiger. I know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Tiger has a really good design.
Yes.
Like, ooh, all those big guns on his shoulder. Yes, please.
Yes, like
I think what I really like is like how they designed that like Frost Tiger is literally just like a heavy cannon, and like he's just standing there, and like there's the battery boom beside it. Like, yeah, we're just charging the electricity for you and everything like that. It's so funny.
it's hilarious. Did you see his alt art where literally when he runs, like the batteries are going with him, constantly charging his game? Like this, he's like has a
She
whole
never noticed
entourage.
that.
Yeah, like, he's like literally in his alt art, he has a whole entourage of battery bulls or a tiger when he's sprinting through. Oh, um,
Oh god.
he's setting up.
Technically, Marshall can really summon the Hydra here.
Yeah, he's
Would he
setting up.
want to do that? Yeah. Oh no, he just decided to swing for one.
See, situation like this makes me think that if you didn't summon the Hydra in this situation, I don't think you have it. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, another play would be like just using strong draw to discard another blue Nessus, and so next time when you actually ascend over the Walker, then you also get one more Nessus out.
Oh, that is fair. That is fair. That is fair.
But are they just confirming something? Yeah. So he just decided to attack with the Walker, just like poking for one.
Mhm.
so the Hydra can just end the game with 2 attacks.
That's rough. Wait, what is oh dream? Oh, okay. Okay, let's set you back a little bit, buddy.
That's a really good play. I
Yes.
like that. Mm.
It's almost like been here before. Hydra.
Oh god.
Oh man.
I wonder. Oh, what is this guy? So much experience.
Daring, aren't we? Like, oh my gosh. But no, this is all just poke fun at Hydra because we know Hydra's a very strong deck, like very high roll, very strong and very potent deck. And it honestly, with no news really of what's going on with the ban list, it might just be here for quite a bit, guys. So it's here for a good time and probably a long time. So we just gotta get to it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, like with like Sapphire meta going so much faster, I mean, Hydra might not even be the main threat now. Like
That is true.
honestly, yeah, because like obviously Hydra's still very good against like control decks and everything like that. But like if you're looking on the other side, if it gets beaten down by all the other aggro decks, you're not gonna see it that often anyway. So it really depends on like how the aggro decks do really do in this matter.
Oh crap, news coming in from Efi, coming into us live. Reminder tomorrow, US time, we should get some news on the game. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like we do have a stream for Battlespirit Saga from I believe it is the Bandai Card Festival, isn't it? Or is it some other events?
I don't know,
I
but
should never check.
I
Yeah,
need
I
to
should
check,
never check.
need to check that. I'm very intrigued. 'Cause-
I'm not in the US. I don't care.
so so now Ali is kind of just goring up his good trusty dog and setting a burst, it seems.
It is Cardfest. Yep.
Oh
Oh,
snap.
decide to swing with Grey Gamma.
Yes, I did not expect
Actually
that.
makes sense here. Yeah. Well, because like I mean, like we all think that like Grey Gamma, is for the defense, which obviously is designed to be. But like in this case, you gotta start pushing, and you want to swing with Grey Gamma first, cause like Grey Gamma doesn't have the blue armor, but like at least Battery Bull cannot be destroyed by effects. So it's better to leave Battery Bull as a blocker than using Grey Gamma. So if you want to swing, it's Grey Gamma first. But but like unfortunately, Marshall also has the Dream Bomb, so Battery Bull is going back to hand.
Seems like it.
It's like eat your own medicine. Oh yeah, the normal city is gone as well. Oh,
Oh snap, Zine Press, how's it going?
well,
Pleasure to have you here.
what game is this? Do you mean what card game is this, or do you mean which match we're talking about?
Well, I seem like he got both answers. We're Battlesport Saga, and we're currently in match one of the MDM versus the Nexus. And right now, Ali versus Marshall's playing. And here goes Hydra.
Oh,
Here's
there is
Hydra.
the Hydra sending over the Walker, and then
Uh,
also ramp 1 from the Labyrinth, so that's enough for 2 attacks. Now,
oh,
that's all he has the answers.
so you have the outs. Does
Well,
he?
I mean, he does have a burst set, so he probably can survive this turn.
Oh man, it's always so scary to see this menace on the board.
It's also very funny though, because like you look at the art of Hydra, you look at its position in the meta, it's like this is a villain, and then like Banner's like no, he's actually the new ruler of the blue world. It's like what? And he is personally appointed by the 4 sages. So Tokiwa, Ira, Gambu, and Frost Tiger. Hydra was appointed by the 4 of them.
What?
So
So
he's actually a good guy.
he's a
Yeah.
good guy? This menace
Yeah.
is a good guy? You could have fooled me. What?
Yeah, that is really funny.
Oh man. All this with there was a dream bomb. Well, it wasn't from burst.
Using it from hand, I see. Pretty daring today.
Yeah, indeed.
Actually, no, it makes sense because like he has. Oh wait, yeah, because like he would rather keep the lives there, of course.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because if it is a dream bomb burst, set, the next burst you set would just be obsolete.
Yeah,
To do lives, yeah.
good thing Hydra's with the good guys. Yeah.
Facts. Scrub Lord got it on the nose. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I like. But to be fair though, I really love these kind of contrasts, just like in stories in general. You
Mhm.
see a character like it's designed to be very fierce, but then hey, no, he's just like she's just a really bubbly old guy with a mustache. It's like,
He might look mean, but he really has like maybe like 5 kids, a wife and a steady job.
yeah, exactly.
Like what? All right, so we got Battery Bull back down. I'm guessing he just wants to be able to answer and maintain board presence against the Hydra that might just come back down again because I think he has enough to hard play him.
Uh, yeah, he definitely has enough to hard play, but then like he cannot refresh.
Yeah.
So if he wants the aggression, he needs more Nexuses.
Oh, but it looks like he's. Oh no, no. Oh,
Oh no, it's the
okay.
frog. We call it. Can we even
Um,
swear on this stream?
no,
Probably not.
I'd rather not. Gonna have to make some like, gonna make some sounds to censor it.
We got the triple F right there.
Like, bro. Um.
And then summoning Hydra for 5 costs. Yep, got corrected
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
With the level 2 effect because you want to keep the frog,
Yeah. He's.
which is actually pronounced as Sophocra. I actually researched about it.
I wonder if he's doing this because of course he can put pressure on life. That's great. But with this method, he's definitely gonna put a lot more pressure on the deck as well. So I wonder if he's trying to make sure that the white player is running out of options because he already ran the 2 dream bombs. You don't know if an inescapable avalanche is there as well. If he can mill him out,
Yeah,
that puts more pressure on the white player to get going. Like Ali would have to just keep it going in that regard. Oh, there Tiger, Battery Bull. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. Oh, but 2 tigers?
and then and the Hydra gonna target battery bull and mute 4 more. Yes, because like against a white deck, even if you think you're on the lead, it's actually much preferable if you just go for the deck instead of the deck. Oh, what am I
Yeah,
saying? It's the deck instead of the
the
life.
life, yeah.
Yeah, this one.
He has an escape
Yeah, it's
avalanche.
the deck instead of the deck. Yeah. Oh, and then yeah, as you also said previously, muting his cards means like now Marshall knows what options Ollie might have in his hand,
100%,
so he can
100%.
like plan for his next step.
Looking at Ollie's deck right now, he only has 2 escape avalanches. So he already used, I think, 3 dream bombs, if I recall.
Yeah, I believe. No, it was 2, wasn't it?
Two, okay. But
Mm.
he still has
Yeah.
access to Valkyrie Mist and Hilder to return
No,
Hydra back to hand.
he had to put one back. Yeah, yeah. There we go.
This is. Ooh.
Yeah, Boo doesn't die, but it still mills 4. Yeah.
Yep, yep. Oh, because there's a soul core on it, if I'm correct.
Yeah, with the soul corner, yeah. So it's not like spiders.
Yep, yep,
They
yep,
learned.
yep.
They learned.
Yep, yep. Thank goodness they did.
But yeah, but like Ollie's definitely on a countdown here. He has to summon Tiger here, or else he's not gonna survive, basically. Because if he summons Tiger at level 2, then Marshall just can't attack because Hydra can't get big enough unless he has Seabat Lighthouse at level 2 to buff the 2K.
Oh goodness.
I mean, obviously he can still use Strong Draw. Like if he has either one of them, then like
Yeah.
Marshall can get past the Tiger. But like right now, we need to first see Ollie getting the Tiger out, or else all my theories
Yes.
won't work.
Yes. It's oh my goodness. This is gonna be quite the predicament because definitely I agree with you. Tiger getting it out ASAP is what he needs right now because he needs to address this Hydra in some way because when you play white, you only delay the inevitable by bouncing these cards unless you bounce up the deck, right? The bottom deck preferably. So he needs to be able to
Mm,
address it, you know. So if he doesn't address it permanently, it's just going to keep doing what he's doing because eventually he's going to get enough cores that he can just slap this thing down, even at hard play, easily, right? Because you're just helping generate more cores, especially if you're not attacking
yeah.
into him. So Ali is in a position where he needs to demand to find his tiger, and he already lost two. So there's only two left in deck.
And he still has to use a drone drill, so that's not a good situation.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
he's in a weird tight spot. So because now he doesn't have enough cores, it's best if he just set down another ice shield and then just hopefully next turn he could get a tiger going.
Yeah.
But like it might even be too late by then because like if Hydra does another swing, or maybe even more, because he can do the raid. But as you know, if he got an ice shield, then it's probably just one attack from Hydra anyway. There's still
Yeah.
9 cards off from the deck. So after that, even if Oli summons Hydra, not Hydra, what I'm saying, if Oli summons Tiger, Marshall can just spam. Like he doesn't even have to care if Hydra survives or not, as long as he has another Hydra in hand. Just attack, mill you like 5 every turn, maybe.
Mhm.
Get another Sepulchra out, just like mill you some more, and then like you still lose the game. And so
I noticed that
yeah.
slight bit where you're trying to convert Ali to the dark side. Like, hey man, play Hydra.
No, that is the bright side. Hydra is a good person. Remember that.
Right. He's good. He's good. Oh, there he is. There it is. The Valkyrie miss. All right. Still though, it's kind of it gives him breathing room, but not an answer. You know.
Yeah, and not a lot of breathing room as well, if
Yeah.
considering how much core Marshall has already.
Yes, that is such a good point. I think he might have to hope that he just draws the Tiger at this point. But he has two Ascend targets now that are viable with Tiger. That's great. But now he's just to hope that not all four of them gets milled to the deck to drop,
To the trash,
to
yeah.
the trash. So it this is problematic because there he is again. A menace and just slaps good old Hydra back.
Someone has actually pointed out before, it's like it's just so funny how like Hydra has so many arts, but like all of them is just like a zoom in of his main head.
Yeah.
Eh. It's like you just put all the arts together, and then you just ask yourself, is there even a difference there?
That's certainly facts. They always put an emphasis on the fact that multiple heads. I mean, you know,
True? True?
I think it'd be very odd if we ever got cards that only showed one head. That'd be odd.
Oh
That's
yeah, true. Yeah, that's not a Hydra anymore.
yeah. It's like what's going on, bro? What happened? Got a haircut or something?
No,
So,
it's not the haircut, it's the haircuts.
oh, looks like he's swinging. Ah, there goes the other inescapable avalanche. Oh,
Ooh. Okay, so 5 first,
yeah. And then here comes another four.
and then he choose to target battery bull. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So just building another 4.
Okay.
No tiger.
No
That's a good
tiger.
thing.
That's a good thing. So he can still have a chance to draw into it. If he doesn't have it in his hand already, it gives him another option to draw into.
Yeah, and you probably has to block without grimace here.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I guess he's
Or does he
considering
have
frontage.
something?
Yeah. What could he have?
Does he even have the cause though?
He has one
Yeah.
core there and okay, I guess he blocks.
Oh, he probably had to block first, and maybe like dream bomb the Sepulchra.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Oh, yeah, because it's wait, what? Possible block with the battery?
Cause I believe actually let me check battery move.
Wait.
Oh yeah, it cannot be destroyed by a fan.
So he got
Yeah,
he
what?
gave it up.
What?
He gave it up.
Where?
Okay. All right. I guess he's cooking. I guess he's cooking something.
Just let him cook.
Yeah. Just let him cook.
Someone need to make like the woody meal, like the two of us. Just let him cook.
Just let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, he went. Oh, that's so painful. I should have gone. Man, deck
Well,
devastation.
no, but Joseph, like a Hydra can't start off with one head because I'm pretty sure it's that it always has a cut. So like pretty sure it has to start with at least 2 heads. Yeah.
Yeah, Tiger can still send off of both. That's true. But I guess in that case, I guess it doesn't matter. But I guess you're right. Scrub Lord. If he's gonna do it now, it doesn't matter which one died the previous turn. But if he doesn't do it now, then why? I guess my
Yeah,
question is why do it?
but I think just like from a general point of view, Battery Bull has a better chance of staying on the field. Why would you want to block with that one instead of Falconry Mist?
I guess again the same point would apply. Like if he's gonna send now and one of them was doomed to die anyway, it didn't matter which one he blocked with. Which I'm looking at the liqueurs, and I think Scrub Lord's on point. If he's gonna send, yeah.
No,
Oh.
it's a Callista. That's why he kept the Falconry Mist.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, uh, I guess. Oh wait, no wait, yeah, Callista does give blue armor, right?
But does it give it constantly or does it give it?
Constantly, yeah,
Uh, Scrub Lord's so good. You predicted calculator, bro. Yeah, Scrub Lord.
yeah,
Oh man. All right, so I guess that helps stop the mill, right?
yeah. It does, cause like
Yeah.
armor is just like literally preventing it from being targeted.
Yeah.
Well, selected. Well, sorry, technical terms.
He's got effects that judge knowledge. He knows, like, I gotta reach on a point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, unfortunately, well, for better or worse, Battlespeed Saga is the game that we relies on wording. So, even one change of word can like mean different things.
Mm.
Huh. This man is from the future.
Oof,
Good Lord.
that's
No
two
wonder Maindeck
frogs.
Masters is winning.
Oh, all access information. He said oof. And I'll say oof too to this board. That's two frogs, man.
Oh my god, I was literally looking down my phone for like to look at the comments. I just looked back up with two frogs. Oh, jump scare.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah, yeah. I agree with Scrub Lord here because it basically attacks twice. That's mill 20. And they might as well count the deck, you know?
Oh no, the
Uh,
Tigers.
uh, uh, it
Oh my
don't.
god, I actually feel really bad. Like the thing
Yeah,
is, even if he doesn't get milled, he's not gonna get the Tiger.
yeah. It's I think it's game. I think this
It
is
is game, yeah.
yeah. That's so rough to just be on the present end of this. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he could probably do something on spite. Not.
Nope. Can't even do anything out of spite.
No. Alice says you got it.
This game.
Oh man. Well, GG's. MDM is on a roll, baby. Like Marshall says, nah, not repeating that last one. Not again. Not again. All right, let's get back to the intermission screen.
It is very rough for Ollie. Oh man.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
it's one of those games where he couldn't even do anything actually.
Yeah, because it kind of
Technically he could do something, yeah. In the start, but like later on, just like very quickly, he's like back in the corner.
yes, because it's just like it all it was I feel like it was all truly dependent on whether he got Tiger out or not. You know, because Tiger is probably the best answer to Hydra in the situation because Tiger has higher BP, he has another higher BP naturally. He can still fend off if anything goes wrong. He can still get powered up with I see he had with let's see here the Newman Guard City. He can still power him up with strong draw. He has numerous ways of permanently getting rid of Hydra when it swings into Tiger, and Tiger says, "Nah, I am not going to mill my player. I am not going to get destroyed." You know, um, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what can I say? It is the almighty Hydra appointed by the four sages.
I love the fact you have all this lore knowledge. I love it because I would have never guessed that. I like looking at this card. I would assume that it just does all this. I never bothered to look into that. The Hydra.
You'll be surprised. I haven't even read the Sapphire lore yet. Like even I actually didn't read I actually didn't read the lore myself. I was just being told by my friend of like what's going on. Like I would have loved to read it, but like the thing is like the official didn't actually scatter the story up. Everything is scattered in flavor text. And like
Mm.
obviously no one has scattered it up yet. So if you want to read it, you literally had to go through each and every card yourself, which is not
Yeah.
fun.
No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it is not. I'm seeing here in the chat, you just use Hydra against Hydra. I love it. I love it. No, it's not. And I do agree. MDM is running these tables, man. They just came in. It was like, you know what? Y'all only get one today. It just came through and starts just going, you know? Um, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I was rooting for Ollie. I was rooting for the Tiger to just show up and do its thing, you know. Um, was rooting for it. I was really rooting for it. And now we're gonna go to I guess we're gonna start setting up for second tables for C2s.
Another white player. Look at that play match.
Oh man. All right. Guys, we're there again set up. Let's go back.
I know C personally. We actually been facing each other ever since the launch event. Like I think pretty much in every event where both of us has joined, we
Mhm.
just face each other in one round for whatever reason.
It's fate. It's fate. It's destined to happen.
Yeah, it's rated. And then I know this playmat that she got. I believe she bought it directly from someone, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was in Wolverhampton. If I remember correctly, I can't remember. Yeah.
You know what? On the note of C2, which is with C, I'm very excited to see their build because this purple,
Yeah,
that is not purple, blue, white seems like it's gonna be great.
yeah. Yeah, C is make some really good white decks and like very unique ones as well. Like ones that like practically only she can maneuver because it's a deck built based around her own concept, which is very hard to convey. So
Mhm.
I try using her deck in like the Wolverhampton thing
Oh,
after like the tournament. So hey, can I try using your deck?
looks like
Learn
something
learn a little
happened.
bit, yeah.
And there we
Yeah,
go.
just
Getting
trying
ready.
to reset the camera, I guess. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Um, so yes, actually, Sparkblood already did my job for me. Yes, every player is allowed to have two different decks they're allowed to play. When you come up to that's the strategic part about it. When you come up to the table, you have two decks, two weapons of your choice, and you pick one at the moment you receive to your when you arrive to your seat what to play, right? And that's the strategic part about it because essentially it's a best of one. So to kind of throw your opponent off of what deck you're going to play, you have between two choices. The decks again are submitted ahead of time, which allows the other teams to analyze your deck, right? So let's say, for example, they submit by Wednesday, and now every team, Coreknights, Nexus, and MDM gets to see each other's decks and kind of analyze what they may be playing that day, and then kind of do a strategic switch, which you're allowed one switch of seats to come in and out if you have a proper substitute, of course. So that's how everything works
Mm.
in this setup, which I think is great because imagine like if I play like a red deck and a blue deck, and you may make two decks to counter me. My captain may say, "Hey, I'm switching you out because I see that they may have made these two decks to counter you. I'm switching out for something else." Or it's like, "Hey, click your red deck because either A, you're more efficient with that, or B, he's probably more efficient with maybe let's say, for example, yellow. Red tends to do well against yellow. Pick your red deck, but he's probably going to pick yellow, right?" So that's the luxury and the best parts about this esports season and the way it's structured.
Yeah.
So this is
And like this is like best of one format that you actually want. Because like even if you lose, you know that your teammates might be able to get it back for you. Uh, but like we don't need best of one formats by one person. That's not what we want.
yep. And
And then also, I just want to point out we have 25 viewers right now, which is actually the peak for today. Let's see if we can get more viewers.
I'm seeing. Oh, this is great. I love it. So, guys, thank you for coming through the stream. Nonetheless, thank you guys for allowing us to host this and coming to see us kind of play our hearts out and see how they do today. And right now, it seems like MDM is definitely putting everything on the table. They are not messing around. Oh, wait, hold on. Is he using
Uh,
cores?
yeah, so like she's actually using
Like,
screws. I suppose you can call
yeah,
them screws. Yeah,
like
for like course. Yeah.
Like I was like, wait a minute, I had to double take. It's like, are those metal cores or those nuts and bolts? Like, like what's going on here?
Oh yeah, yes, you call them nuts and bolts, of course. Yes, I can
Yeah,
remember. Yeah.
it's
So I
wow.
think both
Okay,
players decide to mulligan. Yeah.
okay, okay.
Uh, yeah.
Let's see
And
here.
then, ooh, David is starting. No problem, fire. Thank you for telling us.
As usual, fire. Bless your heart.
Next stream, we'll have 200 viewers. Yeah, let's go.
I like that.
Share the
Like
stream,
that.
share the events. Oh, he's
Oh
going for
wait.
some spice.
Okay, okay. Now, okay. This is the build I wanted to see last night. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it, y'all. Okay. Let the let the fourth impact begin. You know, just going through. Let's go.
Or technically the third impact.
Third impact.
Actually, no, it can't even be the second impact because, like, I'm pretty sure they stopped the second impact. Well,
They
actually, in
stopped
one
the
version or
second
the
one,
other.
and then they kind of. I think they have a
Yeah,
third
because
one. Did they have a fourth one?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
see my
Really?
PTSD.
I might be that. Yeah, I can't remember the Evangelion lore, man. We're gonna ask C later on. She's a big fan of Evangelion.
For really, say less.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
yeah.
I'm here.
You can even see the life count there. There's can't remember her name. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. No, look, no, she took a life. See, he took a life, and right now it looks like beginning offensive. Man, this is gonna be good. This will be great. Evangelion, let's go. I think
Let's go. This one I actually have to whip up the BSSDB. I can't remember the Evangelion cards, especially the names. It's so hard
Mhm.
to remember. It's like,
Yo,
oh,
honestly,
I'm playing like the Eva one. Which Eva one you're talking about?
yes, yes. Like it's like which one are you talking about? And this one here, I think was that a strong draw all time? That didn't work.
It's Jonjo. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
she went out of her way to try to get the world champion versions of like a full play set for both Star Blaster and Stormdraw.
Okay, okay, okay. Flex on him. Flex on him. Okay.
Okay, Tiger and Sephogra. So now everyone knows what she's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White, blue, and we know what that blue probably means if you see the toad.
And then there's the Norman City. Like it's a decent set. It's a decent setup. At least like, she got like a Nexus going. Oh, never mind.
I am here
I was
for it.
speaking too soon. Yep, and then start of the tech step, Muska effect, returning 2 cores from the trash to nerf spirit you control.
This is David's gameplay. He's just aggressive. I love it. He just like, I want this out the way. He just goes so smoothly with his game plans. He just goes in. It's like he knows what he wants to do and just does it. As a player, I just enjoy that. And but at the same time, here goes C retaliating with a Newman guard. This is a
Yeah,
oof.
and that's something that you would love to see.
Yes,
It doesn't mean that he's been trying out with the Evangelion deck instead of just like being, oh, it's an event thing. Let me just whip a wacky deck out for
yes.
fun. But no, it just seems like he knows what he's doing. So it will be a good game to watch.
Yes, it's going to be an amazing game. So I think if I recall, I think this is one of the decks. We have spoke a while ago. I think it's one of the decks he took to actually either grand opening or pro tour. And I know he knows and is very interested in the EVA sets and he knows how to pilot well. And he's going to do it.
Haha, pilot well, ha wink.
Wink, wink.
He took to Profess. Oh, interesting.
I think so. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, he took it to Profess, and I had the luxury of talking with him about it. And he's we shared some ideas around about what's going on with this deck, and it was great. Honestly, I'm glad to see he perform the way he wants to. Like,
Hmm. Yep. So now he's swinging with Eva Zero first, and then like which expecting a block actually because Eva Zero does have a Wind Destroyer effect of searching for another nerf card, so basically like a Hunden.
yep, yep,
And
yep.
then now Eva one attack. Well, the card name is literally called Eva one attack. Okay, so took the life, used the ice shield. That
Oh
she
wait,
decided not to block there. Okay.
oh okay, so she regains her life. Okay, I wonder. See, that's the thing about tricky things. When you play against someone that uses white, you would think that their low life total means that you're getting ready to finish the game. But against white, And once they stabilize, you're probably not going to see that life go down any further. And
Yeah, like as long as you sorry about that disrupted you. As long as you know what you're doing as like a white player, it doesn't really matter if you goes down to like low life. As long as you can set up the defense. Like late game, they're not gonna touch your last two lives.
yes, yes. And wait, what is going on? What's he doing?
Uh,
Oh,
he's attacking with Lever 2, and then now he's gonna use Doubly Deadly. So it's basically he's trying to bring C down to one life.
yeah.
Even though obviously C can draw free and get free calls with Norman Guard.
Oh, he is. I love the aggression. I really
He's
do.
he's aggressive. I love it. I actually never thought of using the deck that way. This is like the starter deck top end as well. It's not like from like the main set.
Yeah, you know, if so, I know his deck. I know that he doesn't have Astro, so he has no way of really. He has well. I wonder if he does have a way here of confirming that last life with no matter what they do. Let's see.
Yes, because the starter deck either one can just snipe one on attack.
Mm, well, there we go.
Yeah, so C is like officially on a countdown now.
Yes, this I love the aggression. I really, really do. Oh, and okay. Man, he just said, "I'll give my units. It don't matter to me." I love when players can do that, where it's like, "Hey, if it pushes the game plan, you just tribute whatever just to push it forward," you know. But at the same time, though, C has a lot of cores to work with, and if she can get one thing to stick, one thing to stick.
Oh, that's a good thing to
Ooh,
stake. Older with red and purple
ooh,
armor, and also Snapper. That is really good.
uh, okay.
Ooh, nice card. Set 5. Let's go. That is the Phantasmal Mech Troop Holo Sentinel. When summoned, if you spend the soul core as part of the spirit summoning cost, select one of your opponent's spirit with 5,000 BP or less and return it to the bottom of the deck. So this is like a really great lineup of defense right here because Boldor has red and purple armor and also a one block effect. If the opponents draw with an effect that turn, you can bounce the spirit to hand. It's a menace against purple decks. And then obviously Snapper as well. When a cost for a spirit attacks, it refreshes and level 2 when destroyed returns to hand. So she gets a good line of defense right there. Wow.
This is okay.
And then yeah, it seems like Dave had run out a little bit of gas, forcing to
Mhm.
use Strong Draw. Interesting that he's running Strong Draw instead of like some other red magic, because obviously like his deck doesn't have any blue reduction at all. So
Yeah.
like I'm a bit surprised he's not running something like Charge Draw
Hmm.
or like even Asian Draw, which like I know it's only drawing two. Actually no, he can still dig up for one card because like he does have the evil one that can ascend. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's kind of surprising.
I think maybe it's
That's another
because
Asuka.
maybe his deck is more piece focused. But he's looking at certain pieces to kind of confirm. And as you said, I think that he gives prefer call Eva one to help confirm that life. If he can get that off, I think he just kind of takes this game. You know,
Yeah,
because I don't think,
yeah. It's
yeah,
just I suppose the Strong Draw is just there to see more pieces,
yeah. Because right
which
now
makes sense.
looking through C's deck, and she has no way of really healing, so they're kind of stuck here.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I said she's on a countdown. She needs like she needs a big spirit to start attacking. And seeing Sepulchra, we all know what big spirit she has.
Yes, yes. This is quite interesting, I'll say. We
Yeah,
so they kind of got real aggressive now that the dust is kind of settling after the tussle, you know, and this kind of patiently going on. This allows C to kind of set up the defense that they need to set up to be able to
yeah.
withstand it all. And wow, I guess David here is going to concoct a plan to kind of get rid of this board. And oh, we're doing it again. We're doing it again.
Oh yeah, true. Yes, Longinus can also snipe one life to trash. Is it too trash? Well, it's 9.1 life either way, but yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Unit 13 Longan. I cannot tell you. What are their names?
Oh, we got that start. Let's draw off. Oh wow. Oh, we're just gonna go for it. Go for it.
5 spirits, let's go.
Okay. Respect it.
How many? I mean, to be fair, David might have some responses. Oh, yeah, she just passed.
Okay.
She's just being really careful there. Yeah. Which like makes sense. And like it is like a preferred play style for a lot of white players as well.
Mm.
Like which is like actually like I found it really surprising when I faced one person who like he got used to using white aggro, but like on that tournament he decided to use white control. And then I saw him, oh, he got the elk. Okay, so he's just gonna pass it. No, he just swing.
Wait. What did he summon? What did he summon?
That's even one attack. So on summon, if the opponent controls the spirit, he draws a card.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so still digging. Yeah.
I saw purple. I thought, okay, that might be either one. Is that the card we've been looking for? Like, oh, is that
No,
the?
he doesn't have enough cores to do the snipe yet.
Yeah.
And he also need a Shinji to actually do the snipe. But like as who was it? I think it was Scrub Lord. Uh yeah, someone in the chat did say that Eva 13 Spear of Longinus can also burn a life, but it's when he ends the attacks, and then also when you have 50 or more nerf cards in the trash. So
Mm.
it's just a pretty harsh condition.
And
But
there
that
we
is the
see.
Shinji, so now
Yeah.
he just has to dig for the Eva one.
And once he gets that's game over. It must be so nerve wracking to kind of just talk to yourself and be like, hey, once he gets this card, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, and I think it can be I'm pretty like at least for me, I would definitely panic a little bit just because I've never actually faced a nerf deck before.
Mm.
Like I don't know how much experience C has actually got. But I imagine she would know very well. It's because as I said, she's a big Evangelion fan. So like she's probably had read through the cards quite a few times already.
That is fair. That is fair. Imagine your fandom is the way you can educate yourself. It's like, hey,
Yeah, exactly.
man.
But like I can tell you that like these collaboration sets do actually work on like for the collaboration series as well. Like
Mm.
for me, I'm also the wiki admin for the Japanese Battle Spirits. And like every time a collaboration comes up, I have to like update all the information. Sometimes also update all the references they have in the card effects. They have a lot of references in card effects. I love them. And then like that this like Japanese Battle Spirits actually got me into Gundam. It got me into Evangelion. It
Mm.
got me into an Idol series.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah. Unfortunately, it still hasn't got me into a Kamen Rider series yet.
It will. It will. Well,
uh, I mean, maybe I've been trying to watch all the Kamen Rider series, but like as I said, I suppose just because Hero is not my thing, so like it's just like been like starting with like first 5 episodes and then like drop it again. It's
I think. Oh, I love the sportsmanship coming from the chat right now from the Nexus team. There's like everyone
let's
showing up.
go,
Let's
Team
go.
Nexus.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This is.
Dave is on autopilot right now. Yeah. Squablon made a good point. If she mills David, she's just helping him, to be honest. Um,
Mhm.
actually, have we even said who's on which side?
Yeah. I mean, right now we again to repeat, we have David on the left right now, and we have C on the right. And David's from Maindeck Masters, and C is from the Nexus.
Oh, there's the tiger. Let's go.
Let's go! I love Sample.
Oh, two spirits back to the bottom. Oh, you're gonna love to see that. Oh, that's the starburst photo.
Now we got no, another one. Dang,
He
draw.
is drawing a lot of cards. I
Wait,
can see
did
a
I?
bit of his hand.
Yeah, I could too. And I
Yeah.
saw something with a lot of red, but it looked purple. Is that the board nuke?
Yes, it is. And Yeah, and he just need an evil one to do the bot nuke. Like he just like the ascent condition is over another evil one. So yeah,
Oh no.
he was my go-to worlds when I was the only player to run him the room. I think he's talking about Bodo, the cost too. Yeah,
He just made
that
a lie. Oh,
yeah.
oh,
What is that? Oh, that's the one that snipes. Oh, he got it.
oh, oh,
He got it.
oh. That's why he put
Five
fist bump
cost to
this.
trash.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Watching this deck perform, I don't know. I feel happy to see it be able to perform. 'Cause I never got a chance to see it when he used it went to Profest, but now, wow. Whoo, that's game. That's game.
That
Wow.
is game.
Whoo, wow.
It is very
David's a
unfortunate for the
menace.
Nexus, but I suppose we're not going to game 3 now, are we?
We're about to find out because my goodness, this is a my goodness. Wow, David's a menace today. He's he's popping out.
Maindeck Masters is a menace for the whole day.
Yes, they are just coming in and it's like we've been waiting for this. They came out like, oh, I'm gonna name myself. Like this
Yeah,
is crazy.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
I would have acted more excited when I see the Yashima, but then I was already speaking, so like, oh, that's Yashima. Then one end game. But
Oh,
I could have been one of those commentators because let's go, Yashima.
yo, facts. The chat is going crazy. Main deck monsters. You right. You right. You right. You
Yeah,
are
I actually
right.
never thought of using the nerf deck in that way. Yeah, just spam a lot of cost free and just like hope you keep them down to one life and just finish the game with Operation Yashima or Spear of Longinus.
Okay. So
There's definitely a deck
basically,
I can build. So actually, no, I don't have to start a deck cost me.
yeah, because nonetheless, Nexus came out, did their best, but MDM came pushed further, and that is a 2-0, still a match. So with that in mind, this is oh my god. I gotta give props to shout out to David, man. Like he really stayed in here, kept in here, and performed very well. Like not just in his deck choices, but also in the way he plays his deck. He played it with a sense of demeanor, like a sense of confidence. Which really shows that he knows what he's doing with his deck you know. And I can't wait to like go into week two when it comes out. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So when week two comes in, it's gonna be the Coreknights are gonna be the ones to kind of do back to back games where they're gonna first face the Nexus and then they're gonna face MDM. And the Coreknights will be the one that's probably defend their home court. So what are your thoughts going into week two?
Well, I mean, if you have no expectations, there's no disappointments. I I mean, honestly, I suppose it's just like the same as all the viewers probably thinking the same thing here. As long as like no one's using Era Hydra, I think like any games would be like a good game to watch. I
Yeah.
mean, granted, I'm not one of those people who goes like, "Ugh, you got a bad Era and Hydra," but then like, it's not exactly a fun game to watch. So like, I'm just happy enough if like players would be willing to like kind of use other decks, just kind of show off, kind of like the deck building and then their skills on like using like I suppose what you like to call the janky decks. I mean, the last game was definitely the one that I enjoyed the most. Like
Yeah.
Nerf that I actually never
Yes.
seen anyone using it on screen. So like it was real fun to just like kind of observe how it works out.
Yes, I
The
I agree.
blue green decks, sorry, yeah, the blue green decks as well. Like unfortunately, they're not doing too well. Maybe it's like the racial problem. I mean, it can't just be like the problem with the archetype. But hopefully, like someone might be able to, uh, you know, pull up better lists and it's do better in like the next rounds.
Yes, because I I'm so excited. I'm ready to see going into week 2 what decks they're going to bring, what decks they're going to bring to the table. I think all teams learned something from each other today, and we're able to sport off and show good sportsmanship. I'm not sure exactly what was said with that, but nonetheless, they came out and showed what they had, and did their best to perform on our new Csports. So with that all in mind, we're now going to go into the ending of the stream. And once again, I'd like to thank you all who witnessed this today and can't wait to see all of you in week 2, where once again the Coreknights will face off against the Nexus and MDM. And and thank you guys for a fun time. Thank you for the chat for coming in and giving your support and all all the funny jokes. And once again, Ayumu, thank you again for coming in for commenting today on this event, and it has been a pleasure. Any last
Same here.
remarks?
Thanks for inviting me.
No, the professor? It's my pleasure to have a professor up on this. What? What? But nonetheless, thank you all for coming in today, and we're now ending the stream. So, thank you all.